What is up, everyone?
Going
What's up?
on?
It's funny because it's only been 8 days since our last show, and it feels like it's been a month, to be honest. Like I didn't even have a long week, but it just feels like it's been a long time since I've seen you guys. I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
We've been here. We've been holding the fort down. Oh my gosh.
But just to go around the panel, Mark, how are you doing tonight?
Doing good, man. Good to be here. It's been a long week. I've like literally sold 5 statues in the last 2 weeks, and yep, there's might,
Uh-oh.
might be one of them right there, and got a few in. So it's been a good week for me.
That's good, man. Did you get any of your grails, or I don't know if people find that offensive, but like,
Yeah, I
Don't
did.
say the G word.
Yeah,
ooh,
I got Soundwave in last
oh
week.
yeah,
And actually, it's kind of late. I don't know if FedEx delivers this late. I think they do, but Moon Knight is supposed to come in tonight.
Nice.
And
Oh,
then
sick.
Thursday, I have another um, statue coming in, as you know.
hmm that's
Yep.
cool, man.
Congrats, dude.
Yeah, man. So you got rid of 5 and brought in 10 more, or
Right. Let me see if I can. Let me see
That's
if I
good
can.
math.
You can barely see him right there.
I'll zoom in
Oh,
1 second.
Yeah,
So,
he's kind of.
wow, look at that thing.
And the funny thing is, I took Laserbeak off because otherwise I'd have to adjust the shelf and drill more in.
Yeah,
But he's right there. So
yeah.
without the bird on his thing. So yeah.
wow.
Nice. That's
Well,
cool.
congrats, man.
Thank
Very
you.
nice.
That's a big piece right there.
He's huge in person.
That's cool, man. Cash, what's up, man? I feel like I haven't seen you in a month.
Hey, what's up, man? What's up, man? TGIT, man. Um, hey, man, it's a new day. It's a new day, man. That's all I'll say. It's a new day, man.
That's good, man. Well, did you get anything in by chance? Did you sell anything, or?
No, man. I got Mark's statue shipped out. It was kind of,
Oh
I looked
yeah.
at it for one last time, and it was interesting because I was just like, when I was, getting it packaged up, it was in the exact same spot where I had like first unboxed it, and I was just like it's almost like that flashback of that memory a year ago just came back, and I was like, damn, dude, like that's a really good looking bust because this like was the first time all that natural light from the window just came through. And I was just like, damn, man, that's a good piece. And it makes you feel better, though, when you know the person is going to, though. I will say that.
Thank you. Thank you, man.
Yeah.
I'm sure Mark is gonna have it on every single show from today on. So,
I'll have to put it
yeah.
behind me. Yeah. No, like Cass said, it's cool when you know the person that you own a piece from, or like you sell a piece to a person, and they appreciate it as much as you do. I hear a little feedback. That's not me, is it?
Out here.
I did a little bit. Okay.
Yo,
I
yo.
think it's yeah.
Could be. Is it me?
It was Matt.
Could be me.
Yep.
Could be. Is it me?
It was Matt, I think. Yeah, there you go.
But
Yeah.
that's cool, man. Yeah, like Cash, man. Yeah, like I know March is gonna be a busy month for you, so hold tight, right?
Hey, man, it got a little bit more interesting. It got a
That's
little
not
bit more
good.
interesting. And not in a good way, but in a good way, man.
Yeah.
Just, I mean, I'm gonna make a video on it, man. But Cash is officially a free agent. I got fired yesterday from work, so it's about to get real interesting.
Jesus.
Uh,
But it's like a good is good and it's bad. But we gonna keep pushing, and yeah, we gonna make it happen, man. We gonna make it happen. We gonna
cool,
make it happen.
cool, man. Hear you. Well, John, I don't know how you're gonna top that, man, but
Can you skip me?
yeah, right?
What's going on, guys? It's good to be here with you guys on another Tuesday. You're right. It feels like it's been forever.
Right.
But I'm
I mean,
excited
the
to be
hair's
here.
already grown back too. Look at that.
It's coming
Damn.
back. See, I told you, 2 months, a month. It's coming back. How was the game?
Hockey game, casual.
Oh yeah. We lost 5-4.
Quite memorable, apparently.
He's like, game. What? How do you know I played Scrabble?
It was amazing because there was a fight. There was 9 goals scored, and it was just like a wild house. It kept going back and forth. Like last 2 minutes they scored, so I was like, it was fun. It was a lot of fun.
Awesome. Good to hear.
Yeah. It's cool. Like, how about you, Matt? How's everything with you?
Man, everything's copacetic. John, I thought you were talking about the Super Bowl, but then I realized Canada Super Bowl.
I watched it. I completely forgot about that. I was watching a concert. A Super Bowl game broke out. I don't know, like what?
Yes.
Yeah, it was wasn't the outcome that I wanted, but it was a good game. I didn't like for the referees getting involved in the end, but they gave their makeup call for that illegal hands to the face from earlier. So it was
funny business.
Yeah, funny business. So it is what it is. It kind of worked out, but it's good. That's behind us now. Looking forward to the next stuff. Really, that's about it. The Olympics are still going on, so still all into that.
Definitely. I haven't caught any of it yet, but the wipeouts they always show at the end of the day, so those are pretty. What's that sport where they like there's like 3 people on the team? Shoveling?
Hurling?
Curling?
Curling.
That's Canadian.
Yeah, curling's good. It's really exciting, man. The bobsleds are really good. The freestyle skiing and the snowboarding where they do the flips and everything. It's good times, man. I really like the Olympics. So especially the Winter Olympics.
Yeah,
they're pretty cool. They're fun to watch.
I love it too. It brings everyone together. It's just like go USA.
Yeah, well, I mean, it doesn't. I just like to see good competition.
John.
Me too.
Well, the women's hockey is playing next too against for the championship for the gold against Canada. Those are the 2 rival.
For what,
teams.
hockey?
For hockey, yeah.
That'll be a good game.
Yeah, it will be.
I was watching figure skate, not figure skating, but the racing today. It was Canada and Japan, and she was Japan maybe half a meter from the finish line. She took a flip, and Canada won gold. Oh, it was sad.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't see that one, but yeah, that's cool.
We're gonna beat USA, so I don't even have to watch the game. That's fine.
We'll see. They go neck to neck, head toe to toe. It's
2 strong teams.
Yeah, they are 2 strong teams. I was surprised by watching the ice dancing, where they have the couples do the figure skating or in syncrasy. It was really, really entertaining. I was pretty moved by it. It was really good. It was a really good competition too.
That always reminds me of Blaze of Glory. So
yeah.
Oh God.
I remember that.
Money, how you been, man?
Tired, man. No, I'm good. It feels like a while since I've streamed too, because we had the weekend and Valentine's and everything. So it's been a while, man. Nothing too interesting going on with me. I got shipping notice for my custom Rex that's coming, but it's on the boat, so I won't have that for like 2 months.
Dang.
So that's really the only thing that's going on new with statues for me.
Got you. That's cool, man. Like not busy is good. So
yeah.
But
yeah.
Pudgy, how are you, man? How's everything?
I am rested now. I was telling the guys off stage that I took off from work early to set up Superman. DC said that Superman is gay, so mine came out of the closet. after being in the closet for a couple of years, and he's there, and I'm exhausted. And this beverage has alcohol in it, and I'm gonna do my impression today of Sick Collectibles and munch while I'm on air. But not popcorn. I got chicken because the
Just
dinner
don't-
was last minute.
I want you to go over now with those chicken fingers and
Feed
repose
it
that
to soup.
Don't
repose
do
that
that.
cape
Don't-
and touch soups.
Let's go.
Yeah. That's funny, man.
Oh boy. I miss you guys.
Wait, Pudgy, is that the sculpted or the fabric?
That's the fabric, and that's the cape lying at his feet because kickoff was at 8 o'clock.
Gotcha.
So here we go.
Can we get a live cape posing from you right now?
Um,
No, I'm just
Not
With
with
the
chicken-
chicken
not
finger.
with chicken fingers.
It's funny you guys bring that up. I had a question for you guys, or one of the topics for today, exclusives. So, as everyone knows, like the Superman Hush is sculpted or non-sculpted, right? I don't think it has exclusives, does it? Do you guys know?
It wasn't
I don't think
exclusive.
so.
It was just a choice, I think.
Yeah. So exclusives. Like I was looking at the Darth Vader, as everyone has been, and other stuff that's coming out. Do you guys think exclusives should go away or should they stay? Like the price difference is what I guess is hitting me. It's like $15 price difference or $30 price difference, where Prime One is like $300 price difference. Do you guys think they should, like XM Studios does it, make all a single edition, or should they keep exclusives? What do you guys think on that?
I like how the companies do it in their own individual way. I think every company has found their niche, so to say. I think it's something, and John could probably speak a lot better to this than I can, but it's something about, having a edition size and knowing that there's a certain item that is going to be exclusive and having that exclusivity to the item. Knowing that there's only, for example, I don't know the edition size, let's just say 200 Superman Hushes, and there's only 200 ones with the sculpted cape. Versus you can go out and get a custom fabric cape, but to know that you only have that sculpted cape, one that has to be something special. Even with Cyclops, if his optic blast was, you could only get that with the exclusive, that's something people would want. And with that price difference, whether it is $15 or $25, or with a different company being a couple hundred, I would say if you can't afford it, I would always go for it just for the resellability down the line.
Got you. I guess how about you, John? What do you think?
I think I love exclusives. And I think that companies should use exclusives as a way to provide the collectors a low edition size on a statue or on a collectible. If you want to have a high regular edition, that's fine. People can go after that. But then use the exclusive, whether it be a portrait, whether it be alternate hands, whether it be a proximity piece, use that as a way to have a lower edition size on a rendition of a character. That's my 2 cents. I'm always for exclusives. No art prints for exclusives, please. That's what I'm for.
I second that. Yep.
I'm always for exclusives until the exclusive I want is gone and I have to settle for the regular. Then I fucking hate exclusives because I didn't get it.
Oh,
That's
you could still get it. You're just gonna have to pay up. That's all.
Yeah.
Story of my life.
It's like a no-brainer with Sideshow to get the exclusive. If you buy a
Yeah.
Sideshow piece,
Right.
I mean, we're talking about $100, $1,000 collectibles. If you can't afford 30 more bucks, then what are you doing? Because just for the resale value alone, you want to have that EX next to the ad if you do decide to sell. But Prime One, it's a different ball game. I don't think everyone goes for the exclusive just because they sometimes have a store exclusive where you have to order through their website, and the price difference is much greater. Like I don't know if it's 200 sometimes or 300 inversions. You usually get another head sculpt
Batman
or item.
Hush.
Yep, like the Hush, you got that mummified
Mm.
head sculpt or whatever. So I think it's different with the companies. But as far as Sideshow, like that Silver Surfer, that Nova
Yeah.
is probably one of the best exclusives they've ever did. That Nova is just beautiful. That
Beautiful.
proximity piece.
Yeah,
Agreed.
Luke says the same thing. Like I definitely agree with that. Um, how about you, Matt? What's your opinion on it?
Yeah, I agree with everybody in the panel. Really, exclusives kind of the way to go. What kind of intrigues me though is sometimes I've seen the regular versions or the collector's editions sell out before the exclusives sell out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's kind of weird. I don't know how that happens, but it does. But I agree. I would definitely go for the exclusive first. Typically, you'd see the exclusive go first because of everything that we just mentioned. But it happens. Of course, I think options are always having those switch outs or options, or not only just you as a collector, but like we said, the value just is there too. And if you resell it, obviously the exclusive carries more value than the regular version.
I just got a thought in my head. Like all the comic book stores I visited that do have statues, everything they have is the regular edition. They never ever have exclusives.
Yep.
Exactly. Yep.
Yep. That's true.
That could be it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Because
but
they
yeah,
don't get a discount. They can order Sideshow exclusives, but they won't get a discount. You're going to be paying full price for the statue.
So you're saying they get a
I
discount on the regular versions?
They only get discount on the regular versions, correct? Same with your local distributor. He won't get a discount. He or she won't get a discount on the exclusives. It's only the regular.
Yeah. Yeah, I noticed that too. I didn't know why. I was just like, how can none of these guys ever have the exclusives? But I guess that makes sense.
Especially with Sideshow, some of the pieces, the difference it can be like only $30,
Yeah.
and people opt. I was always like, people are opting not to spend the 30. When in the hobby, people always prefer the exclusive just because they want that option.
Yeah.
A lot of them sell
yeah.
out anyway.
It's because the point of the exclusive is to get you to buy through them.
Yeah.
They make more money
Mhm.
that way. It doesn't do anything for the shop. And really, like, as long as we're getting the switch outs, I could care less if they do the exclusives. If we're still getting the exclusive switch out, but it's just one statue with both the options, it's just not labeled as an exclusive, that's better for everybody because then you can order it through whoever you're ordering it through to get the deal. As long as the edition size stays down, it works better for everybody that way.
So you're saying they could have switch outs to sell independently?
Like for the Boba Fett, the new Boba Fett, for example, like the helmet and the portrait switch out. If they made that unhelmeted head exclusive, you'd have to order it through Sideshow. But because it's not, you can order it through your comic shop and get a better deal.
You can
Pay
still
no tax, pay no shipping.
you can still order through your comic shop. They can order it for you under
But
their
if
name.
it was exclusive, you couldn't get
You
the
can.
deal on it. No, I know.
no,
but
yeah,
you
get a deal.
couldn't
You're right.
get the deal
get a
on
deal.
it.
Yeah, you're right.
Because they would order it the same way you'd be ordering it.
Exactly.
So if anything, you'd pay more for them
Exactly.
to make money.
Exactly.
So I don't think exclusives are for us. I think it's more for them. I just don't think they utilize it the right way.
Well, yeah, the Boba, yeah, in the Boba's case, that wouldn't make it wouldn't. be
Okay,
good.
so outside of Boba, who else does? Name another statue that has that?
Well, Sideshow's doing that now.
Yeah,
I don't know
just,
why they're doing that now because as a business decision, it doesn't make sense. But all of their stuff, all the switch outs are just, they're not labeled as anything. It's just a collector's.
Yeah,
There's no exclusive.
they're moving away from the exclusive.
But-
essentially.
Prime One and like all these other companies do that pre-order bonus thing that doesn't make sense to me anyways because you can get it for the entire duration of it being on order. So it's like it says pre-order soon or pre-order this amount of time and you get this bonus, but it stays up until it's sold out. So it's crazy to me.
Well, how about that new Vader Mythos? They've never offered I don't think, have they, an EX
Yeah.
with that line? And the new Vader has a third head sculpt. And how often does Sideshow do 3 head sculpts for a statue?
Yeah.
Well, hold on, back up a second. So Eddie, you're saying so. For example, I know with Queen Studios, right? I ordered their Wonder Woman, and if you order within the first, I don't know what it was, 48 hours or whatever it was to pre-order the statue, you had a bonus axe and a bonus sword, or you had like 3 different extra switch outs that you would get if you order within that time. So you're saying that now they'll have that available to other people who ordered after that 48 hours?
I guess it depends on who you get it from, but I've seen like that bonus part available through like say a certain retailer or like distributor has a Prime 1 thing that has that bonus. They'll still have that bonus available later. It just depends on if their allotted piece is sold out or not. But
Okay,
it usually happens with Prime more than it happens with like Queen or anything.
Well, I think that's because whoever, say like Joe Comics, they ordered 10 of them,
And they still have the 10.
and they still have their 10.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it generally just it still sells out of how many they
Which
produced.
is they're doing it. Queen is doing it so more people pre-order because it means money up front for them.
Right.
Right, and it's a good business decision. I'm saying Sideshow, I don't know why they're going away from it, because in the past year or 2 years, people are going outside of Sideshow now. They're going to all these other distributors that are Sideshow distributors so they can get away with not paying tax and shipping. So it's like you would think the more stuff they come out with, they would keep the exclusives, so you had to order it through them and they'd make their money. But instead, they're getting rid of the exclusives, and it's like, okay, you're not helping yourselves, but we don't lose anything really.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are all good points, man. Like, I'm glad I asked that. Like, for me, I thought exclusives were like they should just get rid of the collector's edition and just do exclusives if it means it's going to save some money. But I guess everyone's just a little bit in between, and a little bit.
Like XM seems to do it that way from what I've seen. Since I got back into the hobby, the last 3, maybe 4 or 5 pieces I bought have been XM. And yeah, they don't seem to do that collector's regular exclusive. You get all the switch outs. Here's the version. Like, look at that cable. That cable, you can do it with Hope, 2 arms. It's tons of switch outs, and they're all like that.
They do
Just
do it with
low
the
ES.
plaques, though, Pudgy. Like,
Yeah.
I know
Right.
you have to order in a certain time frame to get some of those XM plaques. Otherwise,
Right.
you could miss out on those.
So before the plaques was the coins, because I got
Yeah.
the one I got recently at a coin.
Yeah. I mean, I still kind of like the idea of the exclusives versus the collectors. I mean, it's still, I think what gets me is the high edition sizes.
Yeah.
That's the killer. I mean, even though we're in the hobby, we still want, even within the statues that come out, I think there should be some exclusivity of certain ones. That's what keeps the value of the statue or the uniqueness of the statue. I think. But if you had one statue and there's ES of 9,000, what's so special about that? You know what I mean?
Let me ask you this then. Let's say they did a Superman statue that was limited to 1,000, but then 500 of those had heat vision. So there's 1,500 now, but only 500 of them get to use that heat vision head. Would you rather them do that, or would you rather them do only 1,000 and all of them have the heat vision head? See, because the number total is less with no exclusive, but with the exclusive it's 1,500, but 500 of those people have the heat. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So
they
technically,
exclusivity
no
is
exclusive
king.
has less.
I would go with exclusive. The exclusivity would be king.
But technically, there's
let's look at
more of
the-
that statue even with the exclusive.
But that's fine. But only 500 have the heat vision. That's
See
like
that?
look at the sculpted cape. Everybody wants to sculpt the cape. Not everybody wants to fabric cape. Though you have the whole number of statues, but guess what? There's 500 of those that are pretty rare. and those rare ones.
How
That's
come? How come
those are the
everybody
ones-
waited? Everybody waited to today for me to get my hush up to shit on the fabric cape. Just everybody saved that. It's fabric cape. Piece of shit.
He said,
Look, at
but
least you have a
I,
hush.
well, but
At least you have
I,
one.
I chose it. I chose it basically because of the sculpted is beautiful. But like you mentioned earlier, I was looking at the height of it, and then the fact that I'm a little OCD. I like stuff centered, and that swishing cape to the side. The way I envisioned I was going to display it, I was like, I don't have the room. I'm going to go with the fabric so I could do something my own way and make it work. But yeah, it sucks. Don't worry.
I'll take a fabricate.
So I probably should have asked this beforehand, but like this is an assumption for me. So pre-orders, when companies put up their pre-orders, does it really add to the edition size of like I guess in respective to people putting in their pre-orders? It's like let's say a new Scarecrow comes out, 1,000 people put in their pre-orders. Does their edition size jump? Do you guys think it does, or do you guys think it automatically it's going to stay at 5,000, or it's a locked number? I guess Cash, you answered all the questions.
Oh yeah, man. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I talk to the insiders and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Cause like I was asking, them XM connects, baby. I was asking, I was like, hey man, how come Sideshow does TBD and all that stuff like that? And it was like, hey, cause they see how many people are gonna pre-order. And I'm like, so if 100 people are pre-ordering Batman Who Laughs, what's gonna be the number? Well, we're gonna put the number out there at 200, but if we get like 190, then we gonna bump that number up a little bit, because therefore the people who didn't get the pre-order is gonna be some on the back end. It's all business, man. It's all business. We gotta let y'all think that we got a certain number because the ESs is already high. It's all like a marketing strategy, man. Because it's like if you only made 500, why wouldn't you just put 500 out there? It's like a bake
To be
sale.
determined.
Yeah, it's like kids going to school for Valentine's Day. You gotta get the number of kids in the classroom. If it's 25 kids, you'll probably send 30 cupcakes. You never know. Send 30 cupcakes. It's like that, man.
John, what's up with those eyes? I'm gonna clip that. Clip
This
that.
guy talking about cupcakes here.
No, make sure, no.
I got to give the people something to visualize, John.
Listen,
Come on, now.
Sideshow used to do that. Sideshow used to say, okay, here's the statue. Right away, here's the edition size. So I think 100% it's reflective. Because if it wasn't reflective, then just give us the edition size right off the bat.
Thank
Right?
you.
Like the majority of these companies do now. They used to back in the day, but no, they wait to see how many come in. That's why I say don't pre-order right away. If they threw the edition size back, then yeah, you pre-order right away because you know the edition size, and yeah, it's gonna fly. But if they're playing games with you, you play games with them.
Yeah, but how much muscle do you have to play games with them now? Especially now that Disney's gotten involved with Sideshow.
When was the last statue you saw sell out on Sideshow during pre-order process?
Oh,
Nothing.
I have
Thanos
no
on throne.
Yeah, it's been
I have no clue. Yeah.
So do you guys like XM made to order, or
Yeah.
the max?
I like-
of
Yeah.
40?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
like the way
I like that.
Yeah, I like that.
because they
Yeah.
still technically have an edition size. Because they're
Yeah,
like, we're
they
not
do.
doing more than $9.99.
Yep.
But if it doesn't hit the $9.99, we'll do whatever it hits. I like their strategy a lot.
This way they don't make too many and sit on them.
Aiden says money is muscle. That's all that matters. Joe says nobody would PO a 9,000 ES statue, John. They will all
Exactly.
wait.
Yeah.
John, what about when it's a niche IP, and then you get companies like Prime One that are gonna cancel it if they don't hit their PO numbers?
Prime One typically will give you the edition size right off the bat. No, if a company is not going to give you the edition size right off the bat, I wouldn't touch a pre-order with them. That's my rule of thumb. Now, if Prime One's giving you $1,000 edition size, and then you really want it, then of course go in, because they're going to look at the numbers. Then that'll be reflective in whether they pursue the piece. But if Sideshow wants to play games with people and say, well, we're going to see how many people pre-order it and then give the edition size, then what are you going to pre-order for?
Yeah, I agree. Even Prime One canceled some of their stuff they were doing, because just like with that Katana,
Oh, yeah.
I think it's Katana, Talon. Black
Poison.
Canary. All of those are like 150 ES because nobody was buying them. So I get what you're saying, John. There's no need to put something down if there's no ES right now.
Archangel's asking, can you highlight that? Why would you not pre-order the first day if you like the piece? If edition size dictates if you get it or not, maybe you're more interested in statues than the character. I don't pre-order the first day because why should the company hold my money to better themselves? Right? They're playing games with the edition size to see how many people order. Why should they hold my NRD? Whether I want to pay up front or do a payment plan or whatnot. Why are they going to do that?
You spelled edition wrong.
Come on, Art.
Fucking hate
Get back to the drawing board, brother.
Can you say my money again, John?
Don't come here and throw flags. It's not a football field here. You get out of here.
John, you and me have had this conversation before a little bit, and I'm kind of with Ark in that regard. If you really like the piece, I would get it unless you think it's going to change drastically from the preview. You know, if you have that kind of hesitation, that's something to consider. But you talk about letting them hold your money. If I have $1,000 for a statue and I want to pre-order it and it's coming out in 6 months, you take that $1,000 and leave it in your savings account, and you tell me what kind of ball-busting interest you're going to make.
That's not the principle.
You're not going to make any interest.
The interest is not the principle. It's the control of the money. Why should
control of the money?
First off, hold on a second. Which company are you ordering from that gives you no edition size and you get the statue in 6 months? It's definitely not Sideshow.
Right. Whoever. I was just giving an example.
Well, of course. My number two is it's not about the interest. It's about the control. If I need that money for something else, I don't want to have to call the company to say, hey, I got to cancel my order and wait for them to ship me my money back in 3 to 5 business days.
Right.
You what?
Well, that's just what John said is it's very valid of the fact that you have 2,000 guys give an NRD, exact non-refundable deposit. Now they just have the funding for their statue that's not even coming out yet. So you've paid for you've paid for it. Then the rest that they're going to get is now going to be profit because you funded everybody with their NRD has funded their project. So, and I guess John's saying that's business. You gotta give me the product before I give you my money to put it down.
See, I never thought of it that way. Basically, because like with Sideshow, the NRD is like $50, $60.
Yeah, well, if you got 10,000, you got 1,000 guys giving $50.
Oh yeah, sure.
You know what I mean?
I'm talking about as far as me having $50 tied up in an NRD is not life changing, versus I'm going to wait and pull the trigger when it's in stock. If I like the piece, I'll put a $50 NRD because it's not life changing.
I'm all about being fair, and I want to support the artists as well, right? Because it's great to be an artist and put out a quality piece, and you see them selling and pre-orders coming in. It's important. It's important for a business, and I support pre-orders, but for businesses that deserve the pre-order, for businesses that are on the same level as the collector, that are not trying to take advantage of the collector.
You sound like someone who's been burned in the past.
Not burned.
No.
Just been in the game a long time.
Yeah.
I've seen the different stages of this of this collecting and how companies have changed and just become money hungry.
To me,
Gotcha.
I agree with John, but to me, it's not such a personal thing. Like the company itself needs to have some kind of moral high ground. I don't give a shit about that. To me, the PO doesn't. It's unnecessary. It's unnecessary when the edition sizes are so big that it does nothing for you. It only hurts you, actually. Unless it's gonna sell out, there's no reason to do it.
Yep.
That's why I like lower ES numbers. And if you do see the ES number and you see it's a lower ES number, not only will people drop an NRD, they'll go ahead and pay for it right up front to get it over with.
100%.
So they can do it. Like if you drop an ES of 300, boom, that thing's gone.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that way the company knows, hey, I'm done. I got everything that I wanted to. I can get the statue out, and it's a wrap. We'll not have to worry about stock sitting on the shelf or trying to get stuff back on second or third, seconds and thirds and fourths, and what's it? Black Friday?
Sideshow.
Black Friday.
Also,
Friday, man.
I used to be one of those guys that didn't really care about the ES, and I used to think the same thing. Like, oh, why do people care about that so much? You don't collect because you care for the character. You collect for
Because you like it.
interests and money. But the ESs only help everybody. They're only there for your benefit, no matter if you like the character or not. It helps everybody. So I don't believe in that. Like, well, I collect because I love the character. Well, so do I. I'm not gonna buy a fucking cheetah statue just because it's a 300 ES. But the point is, an ES is only gonna help everybody. It doesn't. It helps the community.
I
Dude,
think you guys are missing a key point about this pre-order. Have we learned nothing from Sideshow about gotta wait for those in hand picks, man?
Hmm.
Like
That,
Yeah.
I don't
That's a point too.
pre-order because they've had their share of flops. They've had many successes, but there's no point. Like with their 1,000 ES, like everyone's saying, why are you
Yeah.
giving? I don't care if it's $2. Why are
Yeah.
you pre-ordering anything from that company before you see collectors get it in hand? Their quality is like any other company, not just Sideshow. Man, I don't pre-order nothing. I have to wait till I see it in collectors' hands and I'm happy with it because I'm not giving any company my money if unless they deliver on what they promise. So it's more of
Let's
a quality thing with me.
give a salute to the pre-order people. Because of them, you get to see those in hand picks.
Thank
Salute.
you. Yep.
Salud.
Appreciate you. Early
Jesus.
responders. Yeah.
so I think those two topics have been coming up to this one. I've seen a lot of YouTubers, a lot of reviewers talk about this company called Pirate Ship. I don't know if you guys, is it called Pirate Ship or is it called
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Pirate
yeah.
ship.
Yeah,
Pirate
you're right.
Ship? Yeah.
I
So
plead
it's
the
like a
fifth.
new, it's not a new one, but it's a way of getting shipping at a lower rate, basically. So people are using Pirate Ship. It's like a free service supposedly, but the biggest complaint I've heard from multiple people is insurance. So let's say you ship something using Pirate Ship, it's hard to claim on insurance
Of
if
course.
something happens to your piece or it never arrives. It's
Really?
like really hard to.
Hence the term pirate.
Yeah, that's like
Arr,
kind of like.
arr, baby.
Pirate.
So I saw two very popular YouTubers like recommend this, and then like after the news came out of like a lot of people having issues with them, I don't know if they took their videos down, but I know a lot of people are commenting on it about it. I
See,
don't know if you guys heard.
the way I understood it, pirate ship seems to be they don't actually do any shipping. They're an intermediary. They get the best deal they can, and they're probably making their profit in bulk. Somehow they're ordering X amount of pieces and scheduling them with UPS or FedEx or whatever. They have to be making money somehow. So now, what I don't understand is people are griping about insurance claims. I would think any insurance claim has to be made with the shipper. You get insurance through the shipper, not through this intermediary that just sets you up. Unless Pirate Ship is actually offering insurance through themselves. But to me, you would have to get your insurance through UPS, through FedEx, whoever. They're the handlers of the package, not Pirate Ship. So I don't know where that complaint
Yeah.
comes from.
I don't get that either, buddy. Because that's
Mhm.
that's right. You choose the insurance based on what shipping company you're going with.
Right. And like always, I mean, even the best, most reliable places, they'll give you a hard time with your claim, especially if they're not the ones who packed it. So, like, if you take something to the UPS store and let them pack it, you have a much better chance of getting your insurance claim ratified because you go, hey, you guys packed the damn thing.
Oh, I didn't know that. Yeah.
How much do they charge
I
to
use-
pack?
That I don't know.
So-
I've never sold it.
So I was doing it.
My room looks like Rocky's vault threw up right now because I got my bones all over the place.
I was doing an estimate, so I was gonna play around with Iron Man. So to ship it through UPS, just directly from UPS to I think somewhere in Texas, it was like $92.
Jeez.
Yeah.
And when I used Pirate Ship, it lowered it down to $46.
Yep.
I don't know how or why, but when I saw that, I was like, it's too good to be true, you know.
Dude,
Now, go ahead.
I'm only upset that I didn't make a video about it because I've been using pirate ship for years, and then you see these guys making videos like this last week. I was
Really?
like, damn,
You bastard.
I missed out.
They stole all the thunder.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, so they're not a new
No,
thing because of
I've
the
been
COVID
using-
area.
No, I've been using it for like 3 years now.
Yeah.
Have you had any issues with them?
No, but I think it's more a packaging thing. Like, I've done, and I've shipped everything with it, like from pops to, XM statues and stuff, and I've never had any issues with my deliveries. So I don't know.
I read a lot of books on body language. And when you answer that question, your eyes looked left and your body shrugged a little bit.
Does that mean I'm lying?
Is that your
Guilty.
left? Wait. Is that your left? Which one?
What did I go that?
Yeah. That's
Yeah, that's
your
my
left,
left.
right?
Yeah.
Usually, when people aren't sure or they know they're not sure, they look. Their eyes go first look left, and their body turns left, right?
Okay.
That's yeah.
I guess my body knows more than my mind does.
Yeah.
What type of shit is
It's
weird.
okay.
Alrighty.
I thought we were
No
talking
further
sta-
questions.
I thought we were talking statues. I didn't know I was gonna be interrogated.
I know.
I know, right?
Oh, man.
Psychoanalysis.
What's
What did you eat for dinner? Broccoli.
Special agent casual.
Your eyes.
I
It's
know.
your eyes.
Casual the
That's funny.
profiler.
Nice.
I think he's a profiler now.
Is your real name Money Mendez?
Yeah.
Did you subscribe?
Where,
Did you
where were
subscribe to
you
the
on
channel?
Yeah. Are you? Nah, but it's cool, man. Like I've honestly, I'm gonna start using them, and also it's crazy, $90 whatever compared to $40.
Dude, I thought you meant like using the tactics.
Oh, what?
I thought you meant using the tactics. Like you're gonna start using the tactics.
Oh, sorry,
Like,
using the taxes. I've been using it all along. What are you talking about?
Look! I'm talking to you. I'm talking to you.
Nah. I don't know why I read those books, but I don't know.
Wait, hey, Cash, did you use pirate ship with the Jeepers Creepers?
No.
Is it still lost in the Matrix somewhere?
Hey man, shout out to Postal Service, man. I don't know what's
Postal
going on.
You got something lost? You got a statue that's lost?
Dude, yeah, Jeepers Creepers is lost out there in the vortex, man.
That's how it started in the movie. He got lost somewhere, and
You'll find him in 23 years.
all of a sudden you're gonna hear in the news, "Man found without head."
Yeah, right.
Oh, man.
Man, have pirate ship delivered to AutoZone. Man,
Listen, AutoZone.
good
I
luck.
gotta set up AutoZone to pick up my delivery tomorrow. My wife's working late, and I won't be able to get home in time. And Silver Surfer will be gliding in tomorrow.
Hey, congrats, bro.
Oh.
So he'll be gliding into AutoZone because I gotta call them up.
I know Astro got Silver Surfer, and that box was bigger than his car or something, so he had to get it. Yeah, it was
I'll
a
have to
custom
get-
one. But, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the Sideshow one isn't that big a box.
It probably still won't fit in my car.
But Eddie, sorry, what were you saying, Matt?
I didn't know which surfer is it? Sideshow surfer?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah, you'll be okay with them.
The exclusive. Now on my car's
Ark's being
small.
a smartass today.
I know, right?
Today, only today?
Yeah, right?
Wow. A pigeon, huh?
Send a raven.
Don't you guys
But-
got American Eagles over there?
Yeah,
Wow.
They flutter around
They
occasionally.
bite.
they bite.
They only bite Canadians. Don't worry.
But money, just to give everyone a little description of a pirate ship, you sign up for it, you sign in all the details like dimensions, weight, where you're shipping it to. It's the same thing as you would in UPS, but in pirate ship, right?
Yep. And it's free.
It's free. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Makes you wonder how they make their money, right?
yeah,
They
you
have to
can
be-
link your card or PayPal or wherever you want to pay for your labels, and you could print them through the site, and it's easy, man.
Who picks it up? I mean, do you drop it off? Where do you drop it off at?
You can there's an option to have it picked up, but I always drop it off. I'm across the street from a UPS and then like a mile away from a USPS, so I do either. But I don't the less hands that touch the package is better for me. Like I'd rather drop it off myself just so I know it got there safely, or it doesn't get there tomorrow. It's just easier that way.
So is it a Coke courier, or I mean, so you drop it off at a UPS place? Who picks it up? Does it go through UPS under a different name, like Cricket goes under AT&T and T-Mobile goes under?
No, it's
Sprint?
you get a UPS label. It's not like the label says pirate ship, or it's like you drop it off. It's a UPS label. They take care of the package. It's not any different because you printed it from pirate ship.
They must be acting as a bulk. They must make their money off being a bulk.
It's like when you sell on eBay. You can print your labels off of eBay for the same thing. It's the same thing like that.
Gotcha. That's interesting. Okay.
But yeah, it's definitely cheaper. I forgot. I think it was Hot Toys. I sold 2 Hot Toys recently, and I didn't have time to print the label. I just took them with me to UPS, and I think it was like $60 each Hot Toy. They must have been going to like Florida or some shit. And yeah, on pirate ship, it would have been 15 each or something. So I always use pirate ship. You'll save a lot of money.
I'm glad to know at least that you've been dealing with them personally for a while now, because I never heard of them until very recently. So I thought it might be this fly-by-night thing that came up to take advantage of the current situation. Somebody, but they've been around since before all this crap happened.
So UPS still delivers the package, or USPS still takes it. They're still the courier for it.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
They're a matchmaker.
Got it.
That's cool, man. Well, let's get into some pictures, man. So I know we got technical difficulties last week, so I'm going to share some of the pictures from last week. But I know you guys know this collector, Anthony. He's from Australia, right?
Yeah, I was watching his review video last night, actually.
Yeah, man, this guy scares the crap out of me. His collection just, it's almost getting to like Mr. X level.
Yeah, it is. I'm waiting for, I know he's going to have to sell those Sideshow pieces eventually, all the shit he's getting now.
But he got this Sauron.
He said this is the biggest statue in his collection, and this dude has like all kinds of different companies and big statues, and I couldn't believe that.
He has like World of Warcraft stuff. He has like everything. Transformers, yeah.
It's a nice piece. Wow.
This one, right?
Yeah. No, both. Both are really nice.
Yeah. I mean, look at how it towers over that one, and that's a huge piece too. He said the cape was big enough for him to wear it.
What?
Yeah.
He might be a little dude.
No, he's. Well, I don't know how tall he is. He could be, I guess. But he's like.
Oh, I'm not judging. I mean,
if he's wearing that cape,
he's not a normal. He's not a normal human being. You know, if you catch my drift.
Oh man.
Oh, do you know if the cape is fabric or is it sculpted?
It's fabric.
Yeah, it's fabric.
It's fabric. Okay.
It's got to be fabric. He wore it.
I gotta watch that video now.
You can see him running around in his underwear with a cape on.
Oh boy.
I brought this one up because this guy was trying to get this. I think I brought this up last week too, but he was trying to get the toothpick repaired. One of the guys said glue it. I think Eddie called that it's right there. So, but I was mentioning like if you glue it, it's in the portrait, so you'll see it. It's going to be noticeable. It's not going to look good. Send it off to the doctor or send it off to someone that knows how to fix this. It's going to bother you. What do you guys think?
I think it's so small that it wouldn't be a big deal to glue it, right? I don't know.
Yeah.
You got to
I
use
would glue
just
it.
a tiny toothpick thing of glue, and that's all it would take. Yeah. I mean,
a needle and put on, magnifying glass, like visors or whatever. It could be done as long as you got a steady hand.
Pudgy's the professional in this area, so you got to take.
I'm the professional, non-professional.
The miniatures,
Yeah, miniature stuff. Yeah.
Use my strong hand.
Yeah. All right. Barb from DCX. She just got
Oh,
this
nice.
this one in. Man, her pictures always come out like well lit. You know, you
Hmm.
Yeah.
can see everything
Definitely.
here.
It's an off-camera flash. Looks nice.
It looks blue here.
It sure does.
Yeah, depends on the lighting. It changes with the lighting.
Was
looks
it blue
good.
blue dress or something? What was that? The whole thing?
Indigo.
Oh yeah,
Indigo.
yeah. The blue and black or the white and gold.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
How about that turnaround time though? Man,
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
they're getting quick with those, man.
I like it. I honestly like it.
Looks great.
I mean, I like it too because the edition size on this is 999. The it's I don't think it's gonna sell out anytime soon. So if you wanted this from the very start, you get it sooner than later.
Mhm.
you thinking
Uh,
about it, casual?
Wow.
Wow.
no,
that
no,
looks-
no. But the teeth on this one, I wanted
This
to
looks
highlight.
crazy.
That's
Yeah.
crazy
What? The
good.
Scarlet
That's
Witch?
awesome.
Gingivitis.
Scar-
Wow.
Yeah, man, those teeth. Like from far away, they don't look
Looks good.
too. Yeah, but like you get closer, it's just very noticeable quality and everything.
What was that, John?
What?
Oh, I thought you said something about that.
You heard that, brother?
That's all. Oh, okay.
So I showed this one off last week. It's like I think it's a render, but the base stood out to me, and his cape.
Yeah, it's a cool
It's
concept.
it's a goofy Loki, but
Did you
I
read,
love this cape.
Joe? Did you read any, or anybody on the panel? I guess. Did you read any King Thor books?
No.
King Thor. No, I stopped. I stopped about 4 years ago. I was reading the Jason Aaron Thor, which was good, right up until what's her name, Jane. When Jane became Thor,
Oh
Thor
yeah.
wasn't worthy. I was like, okay, time to take a break.
Well, because I
Okay.
was always wondering, is that Destroyer's arm that he has? Because it looks like Destroyer's arm when he becomes King Thor.
Right?
always-
Yeah, I haven't read
Always
that.
thought it
Yeah.
was.
Yeah, but yeah, we were talking about the wolves last week. We talked about the base. The cape would be awesome if it was sculpted, but that looks like fabric. To be honest, it looks
That'd be-
awesome.
Yeah, one hell of a sculpt there.
Look at the hair. The hair is-
The hair too, yeah. Hopefully it comes out. Uh, Batman statue collector is what do kids say now? Like he went ham.
Oh, yeah.
He went. Yeah.
He went ham on this thing, man. Like
Yeah.
he's almost completed the line, so it's awesome. Definitely glad for him. It's insane. What was it, like 8 statues in 1 month or something?
Pretty much. Yeah. I think he said he's getting Scarecrow too.
That's crazy.
That
What-
that shelving there is deceptively like deep.
It
They
is.
can fit
Yeah.
all the, because watching his videos, I always thought, oh, that's not like a super deep shelf that he can put stuff on there. But if he got all these, including the Bane, on there,
Yeah.
holy shit!
I asked him because I got a Fit Bane, so I was like, "Hey, that shelf he's on, how deep is that?" And it's 17 inches. So there you
Oh
go.
wow, yeah,
Oh, wow,
pretty
okay.
decent.
Yeah.
Warren says he already has Catwoman and Ivy coming in.
Leave some for the rest of us.
But he showed pictures of the Ivy already, I think, or
Oh
think I
yeah,
saw
I
him
did
on
see
his
some of
Instagram.
those.
Yeah.
Yep. The portraits on the Ivy are all amazing. I love all
Yeah,
her
she's
portraits.
beautiful, man.
I don't like this line as much as everybody else does, but the Ivy is amazing. I love that.
Mm-hmm. I like this Batman, to be honest. With the two blades. Everyone else is pretty cool. But yeah, congrats to this guy, man. Like, I saw him cutting down his some of his bookshelves, so I'm sure something else is coming next. Our CFO from DCX took these pictures. Amazing pictures. Is anyone looking into collecting Lord of the Rings by chance, or?
I'm looking at that Nazgul quarter scale.
Yeah.
That
I'm
one looks sick.
considering that one.
It's really nice.
Not the bust, but the one with the four
Yeah.
guys on it. That just looks amazing.
It's nice because you
Yeah.
get the representation of all of them together as opposed to having to buy them individually. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, works perfectly. I know that one's making me want to get the line too. The problem is I like some of them, but I don't like all of them. And
That's a good
I'd rather
thing, man.
I'd rather get the Fellowship
Really?
first, but a lot of the Fellowship are the ones I don't like. Like, I really think I only like Gimli. I think the rest all have something where I think they're off or they're not the best.
So just
But-
pick up Gimli.
You can't just have.
Yes,
what
you
the
can.
fuck?
Yeah, you can, man.
You do what you
That's
want,
not-
buddy. It's
right.
your
Look,
collection.
I would agree with that on most things, but not with Lord of the Rings. I feel like you need the Fellowship if you're gonna. You can't just have Gimli, man.
Hey, Cash, 5 times.
Hey man, no Booker T slander.
Red Hood says he's all in. Dang. Oh, I had to show this one off. I picked up this one today. Look at this thing.
Which one?
No. This picture.
It's like, what?
Hell no. I'm gonna.
Man, I admire people's discipline. I got nothing close to
Nope.
this discipline. One character.
Like
Could you call that? Is that discipline or obsession?
What's on Thor?
That's like marriage. Like one girl, the rest of your life. No, I'm just playing.
Oh my god!
Jesus.
I'm joking.
That's a lot of
shit.
Wolverines.
Oh shit!
I like how I use metal shelvings for Magneto. Get it?
Good, very good.
Wow, John.
Was that an all new low? All time low there.
Only you, man.
Oh boy.
What's Storm doing down there, by the way? She got lost.
Yeah.
All right, John, leave the rest of the
Psylocke. Well, there's some Psylocke's down there too.
I'll leave
I
this show
heard-
to the professionals, guys. Sorry.
Is that a?
No, Matt, don't feed into it, Matt. He was trying to come back from his joke.
No, I know. No, I've never seen that one down at the bottom where he's on the throne.
This
Oh,
one's
yeah.
new. This one's brand new. That's his newest piece.
Okay.
Was he blue? Was he ever blue in the comic? Look at that one. Right there.
This is
Or
the
was
video
that-
game.
Oh yeah,
That's
okay.
a custom piece too.
That's like player
He's
two.
got quite a
the
few of
player
them that
two
I haven't
outfit.
seen before.
Yeah.
He needs that NMK on Throne one, that huge one. That'll go real good.
No, he doesn't.
No, you don't like that one, man?
I like it, but man, this is enough Magneto's right here.
You
Enable him.
mean the Sentinel? You mean the Sentinel statue that has Magneto in it?
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh,
He needs to visit the doctor and get a nice repaint done over there on that.
That
Right.
white guy.
there's a custom where the energy field is coming from the ground and it lights up. That X did a review on. I really like that one too.
That's my favorite one, to be honest.
Yeah.
Is the one that's on the top shelf? That's Wolverine. He's got all bent up, right?
Yeah, that's from that comic. I don't know if it's a cover or not, where he like is like ripping the rebar through Wolverine. All the
No,
animation.
he's pulling all the adamantium out of him.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a dope one.
Doctor Strange 2 just got spoiled for you guys.
Wow.
This is another collector, Chris. He just got a couple pieces into. This is my favorite Hulk, but
Transformation.
There's Buggy
Yeah.
Surfer right there.
That's my favorite Doc Ock.
oh yeah.
I love that.
Oh, the
piece.
sick one is selling that one, by the way. if
Yeah,
anyone's
that's
looking
I
for
love
a,
that piece so much.
I think that Doctor Strange is really unappreciated.
Mm-hmm.
That one looks nice. That's Sideshow, right?
Yep.
Shout out the
Yeah.
Kucherik brothers, man.
Yeah.
Yep. If there's one piece you could go back in time and get it at retail, I think it's that Hulk transformation for me.
Mhm.
Kind of
I think it
regret
was. I
passing
think it
on
was like
that.
it was like 1800. I think when it came out, right? 1800.
I thought it was less than that. It might have been.
I think it was a little pricey. Because I looked at one of the Gems reviews on it.
Hey, it's your boy Jim.
Wow.
Oh boy. That's funny.
This Wolverine is pretty cool.
It's a
That
great
Thor's
Thor.
nice. That Thor's cool with the Destroyer. Yeah. Even that Doom.
Romy Rome's Doom.
Nice and clean. I like it. The museum look.
Mm-hmm. Like, yeah.
I brought these up. They're not the best repaints, but like this guy repainted this character. Oh, she's from a movie, right?
Sucker
Is
Punch.
that
Sucker Punch.
Sucker Punch. Yeah, he repainted it, and like it looks 10 times different.
That's like that meme: what you order and what you get in the mail.
Yeah.
It looks
he
like
did
Pam
this-
Anderson, dude. I'm not gonna lie.
Whoa.
It looks like Pam Anderson.
When she was in high school.
Wow.
It's not the image I remember,
Looks-
but
You're just looking in the wrong spot. That's why.
You guys are silly today, man.
oh, no,
You
Tom,
guys
no
are not
Tommy
laughing
Lee
today, damn.
as the EX.
He's the proximity piece.
This is
Oh,
penis.
yeah, that's right.
I should have skipped
Little-
this.
little hepatitis on the side.
Is this
Whoa.
who's the chick?
Science.
Who's the
This is
who's
like-
the chick who's married to Ashton Kutcher?
Oh,
Demi
Mila
Moore?
from High School
No,
Musical.
the one now.
Mila
What
Kunis.
he's
No,
married
it's
to.
not Mila Kunis.
That's
Yeah,
not
this is Mila
Mila
Kunis.
Kunis.
No,
right
it's
here.
not.
Oh,
This is the
hell
chick from
no.
High School Musical.
Oh,
Yeah.
Vanessa
Yeah.
Hudgens.
Yeah,
You're
that's
right.
it.
You're right.
Look, on the right is her profile pic, and on the left is what she looks like when you actually.
It's like a filter.
She went
Yeah,
from
but it-
zombie to like real
It's-
person.
It's a catfish. It's a catfish statue.
The one on the left, that's what she looked like after she left high school.
Jesus. You hate to see it.
Stay away from her. Yeah. Anyways, we'll forget it.
For one, how dare you?
Oh man.
I think we saw this one. I think someone was saying like they don't like the red skull next to Thanos on
If you
throne.
don't like it, you know what I say to that?
What?
Don't
Why?
look at it.
Why? Because he's a bad
Who are
influence.
you to tell me where to put my freaking wet red
Get
skull?
him, John. Get him.
This is not my. This is not my picture, by the way. But if it was, I'd
Someone
be
should
telling
clip
them.
that.
I'd be telling them.
Clip that and
Clip
play it
it.
every
Tell me to
time
put my
John is like,
statue.
"What is this?" If you don't like it, don't like it.
Exactly. But why would he put the Doom next to that Hulk? Like, come on. No. That's just- I'm kidding.
Silly, man. Silly tonight. Oh, Dennis Perez. This is his Captain America. It's not Dennis Perez, but
I was just saying this. No, it's Anthony Mackie.
Rachel.
Yeah,
Rachel.
this looks pretty sick. They did a really
Oh my
good job.
god.
That's pretty dope.
It looks like Anthony Mackie in Pain and Gain.
I'm too young for that, man.
That's a new movie, you fucking idiot.
That's what I mean. I don't got time to watch movies. Nobody works anymore. That's the problem.
Bro, you don't even work right now. What the
Bro, I'm doing more work at home than actually at work. I said that already.
I was like, John, that's a really fucked up thing to say right now for me.
Yeah, yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
I'm sorry.
What the fuck, man? You're insensitive.
I'm sorry,
Oh
guys.
man.
Maybe you could have your old job.
Holy shit.
God.
No, I'm not giving you that motherfucking
Hey.
turn.
John, you need a babysitter, bro?
Oh wow. Dude,
I don't even know if that's PG.
That was savage.
freaking Mrs. Doubtfire and shit.
Oh man. All right.
You still miss the
I-
casual?
I need job.
Jesus.
Jesus. Don't you remember from Mrs. Mrs. Doubtfire?
Mrs. What? This is nuts.
Mrs. Doubtfire. I never figured out what he was saying because I was just to watch that as a kid, and then I did a clip the other day. He says when he's trying to call the wife to get the job, he's like, "I need job."
Job.
But when I was a kid, I never.
You're an idiot, dude.
Okay, let's reel it in.
But Matt, what do you think of this one?
I think sweet. I don't the surfer though. I don't. That's got to be a custom chrome because I don't think that Bowen came
It didn't.
in chrome.
Not
Right.
that I recall. No, it didn't.
Right.
Only the museum poses. One or two of them.
Right.
I think only one came actually.
Yeah. Open hand. And hey, shout out to Bowen, man.
It looks good.
Stuff looks good.
Gladiators, awesome. Lady Death, I love this thing. Here's another like a little bit further left. The Thanos on throne from Bowen.
Yeah.
like
I
that
wanted
one.
that.
That's nice.
Yeah.
That's Bowen.
Yeah.
Yep.
I like that one.
These look good.
Yeah.
They're 6 scale too, so they're smaller. That's why you could group them up like you see here. They're
That-
awesome.
The Thanos is bone? I thought that just came out.
No, that's Bowen.
No, dude, that's been out for a minute.
There's
yeah.
one that just came out that looks just like that.
Yeah, there's a lot that look like that. There's, I think Kotobukiya had one, right? Or
Maybe
somebody.
that's
Yeah,
what I'm thinking
it's a little
of
bit
then,
wider.
Yeah, it's a little wider. But yeah,
Beta Ray Bill.
Yep. That's the good one.
He really got to cover so many characters.
Yeah.
I mean, they're all of them.
If you're a completionist, that's the line to go after.
Yeah, good
You've been
luck getting
collecting
them
that
all.
for years.
Yeah.
Arch is asking, would anyone buy a quarter watcher? This guy.
Yeah, I think there's a custom being done right now. So yeah, there's people out there that would buy a quarter watcher.
Is he gonna be in any movies coming up?
What if?
The watcher?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Maybe. Well, he was in. Was
He's
it
in the What If.
Guardians or?
No, What If the show?
Yeah,
He was
but he
in
was
What
in
If.
Guardians for a minute.
Was he?
Yeah, a live action one.
Oh.
When?
It was.
Watcher?
It was when they're going through all of those portals in space, and like their faces are getting all messed up because he did like 23 jumps at once. One of the jumps they jumped in, and it
yeah.
was the Watcher and Stanley. When Stanley's in the astronaut outfit.
Yep.
Yes. Yes, on the moon. Okay. Money with the deep to left.
Movie guy, man.
Pulling one out.
So this guy swapped out his like I forget what shelves these were, but he swapped them out for these. I haven't seen these before, but they have
They look
some
like-
cool accents.
Like filing.
They
Look
do
like-
kind of look
yeah.
like filing cabinets.
Yeah, sort of. Like the inside structure of it. It looks sturdy.
Like it.
Yeah, it looks good.
Do you guys like the accents on it, like the white and black, or I guess the black being the accent?
Oh, I like it because I like the white. It makes it look less industrial than the black.
Yep. Agreed.
Look at that juggernaut, man.
No.
I thought Colossus was huge. Look at this one.
Is that a custom Iceman?
It has to be. I've never seen it before. It looks cool though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Our guy Buck got this one, right?
Yep.
So
This
what
is-
did he decide? Is he gonna keep it or is he gonna?
I think
Who the
he's
hell
selling
knows?
it. It was a pain in the A to put together, so we'll see.
It really is stunning in the right lighting, though.
Yep.
Yeah, the biggest complaint I've heard is just breakages upon breakages on putting it together. But What's the whole quote from Spider-Man with big responsibilities? What is it?
With great power comes great responsibility.
Yeah, this is like one of those.
I mean, that wasn't Superman? Your favorite
No,
Marvel
no,
character?
that was up and away. No, that was cloth cape suck. That's what it was.
12. And who's your favorite Marvel Comics hero? Mine is Superman. Remember the motto? With great power comes great responsibility. Have a great night, everyone. We'll see you again.
Get fired right on the spot. Right there. Pull the plug.
Man, if she had kids, they're getting beat up at school the next day.
You hate to see it.
She's got the Wanda teeth.
Oh,
Oh my
Do you think
God.
it's her? Look, do you think it's her fault though, or is it whoever's typing up those fucking the things
Yeah,
that they
she-
read
she
off
went-
of?
Yes.
she went-
He was fucking with her. She obviously she yelled at him
Yep.
earlier that morning, and he was like, you know what?
yeah.
I got you.
Oh my
tell her-
God.
You can tell she went rogue on that one. She's like, I'm going to try it without the prompter today.
Yeah, she's trying to get that promotion. She went rogue on that one.
Yeah.
That it's hard to watch every single time. But man, this guy recently got his Batman.
Nice.
I don't care what anyone says, man. Blue, I would take blue over the black. This one's awesome.
I'm with Vane on this one. I like the black version.
Like the black, yeah.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
Either way, it looks good.
Yeah.
Remember the very first picture they showed of this, and there was rib gate, where people are like, "Man, his ribs are all jacked up on the one side."
Yes. He had like it did for the photograph. It looked like he had like a really unnatural bulge.
Yeah,
Like he looked like he was herniated a little bit. You know?
Oh, wow.
Mark, you called it Ribgate?
Yep. Well, the first
man.
premium format had armpit gate. Remember that one with the fabric?
Oh,
Sideshow
yes.
one.
The OG.
Yeah, every Batman has his
Still have
issues.
I still have that one. You can't compare it to these now, though. This is cool.
Our
I love,
guy
I,
Mark got this.
Love that Daredevil.
Actually,
I love
man,
that Daredevil. Yeah.
not yet. Any minute.
Cash, you got this one, right?
Yeah, man.
Yes.
Yeah,
Right over your
I
shoulder, right there.
most definitely.
Cash,
That's
you
the
selling
one
it?
to get.
Yeah.
I regret selling that one.
Cash, you selling it?
You had that and you sold
No
it,
sir.
man?
No sir.
Yeah, I didn't really have a choice. I needed money to move, so I had to sell some stuff. But that's an amazing piece.
Yep.
Really pops too when you look on the shelf.
Hmm. You got to display it high, though. I think.
Yeah.
Well, you could have it anywhere, but I think it looks really good when you have it up high.
Oh, this guy likes to live dangerously. He displays his statues on detolfs.
This is.
Yeah, I just, that's pretty cool.
Is this George?
Yeah.
His name is George, yeah. You guys see that?
Yeah, he has
Oh.
like a little magnet thing for his additional
Yeah.
heads.
Oh crap! I
You
gotta
just
look
got
into
that mall. That's the Mythos Mall you just picked up too.
Nice.
I got a statue on my Detolf. I live on the edge.
I had my entire collection the same way. I'm not one to talk about. It's nerve wracking. We'd be streaming upstairs. When I was upstairs, all of a sudden you hear a pop. You'd always think something's gonna crack.
Oh, jeez.
This was from last week. It was his birthday. James Spader.
Happy belated
The
birthday,
voice.
buddy.
Yeah.
Happy birthday,
man.
Jim.
You know he's watching.
Oh yeah, happy B-Day, man.
Mr. Ultron himself right here.
That's right.
These pictures just came out today. This guy recently got his Superman hush.
Oh, you
Kinda
got the
wanna-
good one too.
Yeah.
You got the good one, yeah.
Good to see a collector not cheap out on that fabric
Oh
stuff.
my
man.
god, yeah. You're wrong, Eddie.
Everyone's wrong.
Whoa,
I take
I
it
don't.
back.
Yeah. I take
what's
it-
going on?
That's rough.
Is this a what if?
What is this? It looks,
What if Superman was Clayface?
yeah, it
This
looks,
is. Yeah, it doesn't look like it's original, man. But
no.
Yeah.
Superman with a tan.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he
Right.
may have gotten
You don't.
a recast or something.
recast?
Yeah.
Because the hair's a little bit like not spruced up as it should be.
Hate to see it.
Here's the least of his worries.
Yeah, but he's got the right cape, so that's all right.
That
Yeah, right.
makes up
That's all
for
I
it. Yeah.
meant. Oh, like some people. No.
Jeez.
Yeah. Bowen. I love that one.
Yeah, this is
Signed.
another Bowen, man. Like, but this guy had a son. Yeah, Stan Lee and some other guys.
What do you
on there.
guys? What do you guys think about that? Getting statues signed.
I think it's great.
It's cool.
I have my Juggernaut signed by Stan Lee. It's pretty cool.
I would only do it on the underside.
The underside. I was going to say it would be great, but on the underside.
I don't know. I mean, it's cool. I don't know if it does much for a statue as it does like a comic. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm.
I mean, I'd much rather have. I'd rather give them. If I saw Stanley, I'd rather give him a comic than a statue to sign.
Yeah.
It's funny. I don't even like getting, like, I went to a couple of MegaCons and seen a couple artists there, but I didn't really want the book signed on the cover. I kind of just wasn't into it. Like the old school artists, they used to do a signature on the inside on the first page, and this way you had the book signed, but it wasn't altered. Nowadays, people want it on the front.
This one's okay because it's like the concrete, so it looks like the Hollywood Walk of Fame here.
He's got all the right names too.
The sticker is like an authenticity.
Yep.
Yeah.
COA.
Authentic.
Yeah. Pudgy, which Bowen Hulk do you like best?
Oh, that's cool.
That one's really nice. I got the one they used to call SmackDown.
Smash, where he's got both his hands on his head,
Right. I got that one, and I have the one they call Retro.
where his hands are.
He's got one fist and one. Looks like he's in the toss of beating.
Yeah, it's sideways.
Yeah,
Yeah, I like the SmackDown
this one's
version.
nice.
Or Smash version.
Yeah.
This one's from our guy Junior from DCX. He just recently got this one.
Bosk.
Sweet.
It's a NYC piece, right? Or is it a Sideshow?
MYC. I
It
think.
ain't Sideshow.
Definitely not.
No, definitely.
His collection's crazy cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Congrats to you, Junior. I keep seeing this Juggernaut pop up. It's a custom one. Luke has this one, but
Yeah.
man, like,
X-Men #1. You'll love to see that slapped. Is it a #1? I think so.
It's giant size, isn't it?
No.
Can't see from
No, that's the
Oh, no, it's
original.
It's not, right?
Wow.
I don't
it
think
is
so.
number one.
is
It
it?
is, right?
Yeah, it
I
is.
think that's X-Men 1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Beautiful. You'll love to see it. And a safety deposit box, not on a shelf, but regardless, it's nice. He took the picture before going to the bank. That's fine.
Yeah.
Is that a PAX unit?
Yeah, it looks like
With the
it.
Juggernaut?
He double
got-
shelved it.
It's got Pudgy's recliner.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
But yeah, man, I love this one. This one looks really clean. This guy Lewis, he repairs and repaints statues, and he just finished up this She-Hulk.
Oh, nice.
Man, she looks good.
Yeah,
Yep.
that looks nice.
Amazing.
That green just
Yeah.
pops.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love the texture in her pants. It looks in the folds and everything. It looks awesome.
Yep. Nice base. Perfect.
The portrait is stunning too, man.
Yeah.
The hair portrait. Yep.
He also is working on a repainting it into a lighter blue. This is from XM. Everyone's complaint was like he was too dark. It was like a dark blue was used, and he put a lighter coat on it, and it looks way better in my opinion.
Yeah, I didn't even recognize that as the XM one.
That's
Right?
A custom. This is a custom.
Okay,
It's a
I was gonna
custom.
say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it? No, I thought it was
It's a
XM.
The XM one is different, but there was someone repainting the XM one too.
The pose
yes.
is similar.
Oh
The
shoot!
XM.
Okay.
Not even close, right? Unless it's
Yeah,
an
the
old XM
XM
one you're
What?
talking about.
the XM one
The XM one, he's
he
got
ripped
his
something
arms
in
out.
half. Yeah.
Oh yeah, because maybe I'm thinking of a different one.
Oh, Arch. Yeah, Arch says it's custom too. My bad. John and Money, you gotta head out.
Yeah, guys.
Yeah,
It's all
Sorry
good,
about
man.
that. It's been a pleasure with you guys looking at these photos and spending some time.
hell yeah.
Yes, sir.
Most definitely.
It's always
Yeah,
good to
man.
see you guys.
Yeah,
Peace,
man. Thanks
guys.
for stopping by.
Till next
Yeah.
time.
Take care.
See you
Yeah.
guys.
Later,
See you
guys.
later, guys. Bye.
Peace, man. All right, now we could talk about them.
Then there were 5.
Yeah. So I guess this is a custom one, but it looks good, man. The lighter purple or the light blue. Oh, Pudgy. I'm sorry, I didn't get to show this off last week,
Yeah.
but Pudgy sent me these pictures.
Yeah, I'm in a lot of groups for scale modeling, and this guy does apparently 1/6. He does sculpting and painting for 1/6 figures, and he had a whole dump of beautiful work he's done on these guys. They look photorealistic, all movie pieces. That's the guy from that's Tom Sizemore, Saving
Saving
Private
Private
Ryan.
Ryan.
Say, bro.
Before he spent all his money up his nose and had to go into porn.
Hmm.
'Cause that's what happened to him. Yeah, poor bastard.
Wow.
What happened?
He all his money went up his nose, and
Booger
he ended
sugar.
up and he ended up going into porn to make a buck, to keep feeding him his habit.
Man, I liked him. He was great in Heat.
Heat,
Remember that?
yes,
All
great
time
movie.
great.
It's a good movie to show off your surround sound.
Yep.
It's crazy to see that this is a 6 scale. You said, right?
Yeah, the 1/6 scale. Yes.
It's good detail.
Crazy.
Arch says Pudgy sent me pics I can't show on YouTube.
You weren't supposed to tell.
Mark, this comes from Mark.
Oh yeah, I recognize those guys.
Tell us a little bit about it, man.
Well, I've wanted that. Actually, I got a sad story with Skeletor. Well, not really a sad story. I was scammed last year, and it was my own fault. I did something stupid. I won't get into the details. So I was hunting for that Skeletor EX for a while, and I just ended up paying twofold for it, unfortunately. But yeah, man, it's just a great line, I think. And they just showed a new character today, Merman.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they did. Yeah. How do you like these, Mark? Like I know they're 1/5, but they look pretty big. You know what I mean? They look.
Yeah, they are, man. Like they're like 20, like with their Hordak has a staff I don't even have in his hand, but they're about 22 high. But of course you have to look at the character itself. They're kind of perched up a good 3-4 inches. So they're definitely 1/5. Like if you put it next to a quarter scale, it'll look weird. So I kind of have them separate from everything else on top of a bookshelf. But they're still good size, I think. And I'm not a 1/5 like fan overall, but if something's good enough, I'll make an exception. Like, Mythos, those are really quality, nice pieces.
Yeah,
But and then these, I can't wait to get that Merman. And then they have like Beastman and Trapjaw they've shown they're working on. And it's cool because they all incorporate well, except Hordak, they all incorporate the same Snake Mountain base. So it's kind of like you can see they all kind of fit into a line.
Oh yeah. Well, I didn't even notice that. That's cool.
Yeah.
I think for like it being a 5th skill, like it's very detailed. I don't know, it's Tweeterhead like that's doing all the
Yeah.
detail, but like, this is insane detail. The armor is like standing out like crazy.
Yeah, I think Matt Black sculpted Skeletor back in the day, and then that was kind of like, I don't know if that was Tweeterhead and Sideshow or just Sideshow, but I know the Hordak was Tweeterhead, so it might have been a joint partnership with Skeletor. But yeah, the detail is crazy. Like some people complain because parts of his armor were like PVC, but that's the only way they could get the detail in, you know?
Like the drapes around his like his waist area, or
Yeah, like around his waist and like his shoulder pads and like on his forearm right there. That's probably like a lighter material, I think.
looks good to me, man.
Yeah.
Well, cool, man. You have to show us pictures when you finish the line off, man.
It'll be a year or two before they pump out the rest, I'm sure.
Yeah, I think
What?
they have a lot more coming, according to Milcar. So we'll see.
Yeah.
There was
I mean,
Sideshow now, so maybe it go
yeah.
faster. Never know.
They could keep, I mean, I used to collect He-Man when I was a kid. Like I had a bunch of figures. So if they really wanted to, they could keep this line going like forever. Like beyond what maybe even X-Men could do as far as characters. Like there's so many characters for Masters of the Universe. So yeah, I'm curious to see if they just kind of keep it going or just kind of fade after the main, core kind of guys. So
Awesome pieces, man. I love like the detail, to be honest. How do you feel about the fabric capes on these?
it's not a deal breaker. I prefer not to have mixed media on my statues, but for these 1/5 pieces, I actually think I prefer it. I don't know.
Oh,
It just adds something to it. Looking at it, I don't mind it at all on these statues. Maybe because it's 1/5, but yeah, man, it looks good in person. Like I have no complaints on any of these. They're like perfect pieces in my eyes.
cool. Yeah, I like them a lot. It's another Mark, so I almost got confused. I was like, I was almost said congrats, but yeah, it's another guy that got another Batman. This is the exclusive version right here, right? Like, if only you order from
That's
Prime One.
yeah, only
Prime
from
One, yeah.
Prime One.
That's crazy. It's cool. We get to our memes. Look, honey, it's up 11 a.m. Make a wish. I wish that our love lasts forever. What did you wish? The same. You wish for a bunch of statues. First grade is wild. You're learning how to be a human, how to write things down, how to manage friendships and follow rules. And all the while, everyone's teeth are falling out all over the place. For guys that watch Boba Fett, look at me. Look at me. This is my TV show now.
Yeah, not quite.
Ooh.
As long as my job got tissue, my house
Oh
got
my God.
tissue.
I stole that shit from the gas station.
Cultural.
Yeah, right.
I just had a conversation about this today, man. I just had a conversation
When
about
I was growing up, this is how it used to be, so I know this.
this. Yep. Yep.
My friend showed me how they fixed the water stain on the ceiling on their office.
Oh my God.
This got me
That's
for a
funny.
good minute too. I was like,
That's
That's
hilarious.
funny.
Oh, man.
That's funny.
Wow.
me washing $200 worth of groceries in 2022.
Yeah, pretty
Facts.
much.
It's crazy, right? Everything.
Especially
going on.
fruit, bro. Especially fruit.
Yes.
Everything, man. Had to pick up
Grapes.
some ground beef the other day. I was like, Jesus.
Hey Matt, yeah, you gotta steal the whole cow nowadays, man.
You gotta ask if they're gonna cook it for you too. Now, shoot.
It's crazy, man.
Time to
I've
look up
never,
squirrel recipes.
I never wanted to punch Luke Skywalker in the face until now.
Yeah,
Making little Grogu try to pick something.
making trade, making choice.
Me taking one last look before I leave a party early and unannounced. This is me, man. I never say bye.
This is
Just
me
give the
before I turn
knowing
the
glance.
lights out.
This was funny. To my Valentine, John created this for Valentine's Day.
I didn't get one. What's up, John?
Now going back to collections. That got a little bit weird.
Right, we're like,
I know, right?
I was like, I felt like Mark was saying that I got it for myself only. I was like, whoa.
I'm glad I didn't get one of those.
download.
But yeah,
Imagine
man, this
John
guy
said
put
that
all-
to you. I mean, think about that. Like, oh, hey,
Nah,
what's up, man?
I'm not imagining that.
I'd be like, hey, buddy, what's going on, Canada?
Casuals,
It's okay.
casuals, like I'd rather not imagine that.
Yeah. But this guy put up his Spider-Mans all together. I thought it was awesome.
Shout out Spider-Man, bro.
Cool. Man, Spider-Man sucks.
Hey now.
I'm playing. Casual knows what I'm talking about.
Mr.
Yeah.
Contrary.
Yeah. This guy took up close-up pictures of his Superman from Prime One, and man, this one's awesome.
Awesome.
This is big too, man. This is really big. So it looks small in these pictures for some reason.
You know what's
cape
crazy?
is-
This is one of the first statues that I saw when I first started getting into the hobby in terms of like watching DCX. Actually, I remember. Yeah, I was watching. I think it was Thor. Maybe Gina B was on there. Rodney or somebody. Like I remember watching them, and this was one of the pictures that were being shown. And it's crazy to think like how far it's gone within the last year and a half. Like this isn't the predominant Superman anymore. At that time, this was. It's crazy.
It's crazy, man. Yeah. And that was, I don't know, man. I love the cape on this one, and the this is like Frank Miller Superman, but I just not a big fan of the base.
Who made this sculpt?
Prime One.
This is a Prime?
Yep. It's right next to the DK3.
Okay.
Yeah, like it's weird because I don't see the Superman on a lot of people's collections.
No.
I definitely see this Batman, but I rarely see this one.
Did they come out at roughly the same time?
I would say so. Yeah, just about.
I think that Rage face looks good, but I think he had other head sculpts, in my opinion, didn't look so hot. But that's like one kind of reminded me of Jay Leno a little bit. But that Rage face does look good for the Frank Miller.
I think the exclusive was like the Batman cowl, the armor cowl. So
Yep.
Aiden says, I had that statue and sold out. Way too much texture, like a Spalding basketball. Oh, yeah. I can't unsee that now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like a basketball now. Yeah.
I actually like that.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah.
Are you talking about the texture or?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like the texture. I like statues that are like that.
That's a concern on that new Batman on Throne. Some people are saying, like when they Prime One showed that reveal,
Mhm.
the bats, he had that same kind of level of texture on his suit, like really heavily textured. So
Oh,
I think it adds more to this. I was gonna say I think it adds more to the statue itself as takes it's it's more of a bigger size statue that shows a lot of detail as opposed to something like a Bowen that's smooth and flat and done from 20 years ago.
Clay, done from clay.
Yeah, done from clay.
Yeah. I love these, man. These look good together. But these are like on-set pictures from the. I don't know if it's a movie or if it's gonna be a TV series, but from Batgirl. But they have Michael Keaton's Batman in the show or movie. Does it do it for anybody? No.
I hadn't even heard of this, honestly.
So yeah, this is one of the movies, or it's Arch has Batgirl series.
Series,
So
okay.
Yeah. But we'll see. Give it some time. Another one from Pudgy.
This is the 1/6 guy. Yeah.
Man.
Just impressive for the size.
Yeah. Do you think that's a wig, right? Like on the doll or the figure?
Yeah, they use I don't know if it's human hair, but they use synthetic hair.
Looks really good.
Did you just call it a doll, Kevin?
They're not here.
No,
They're not here.
no.
They just left. This is kind of old news now. This one got released of a price of $865 for the regular edition, and the exclusive got the $1,035 price point. We were talking about this last week. Does the price scare away anybody, or does the price? Do you guys think it's justified?
It scares me away. I was maybe a little on the fence, and I think I was watching. I forget what station or channel I was watching, and another collector was saying that they thought it was well priced, and I was just thinking, agree to disagree, just because, well, maybe the edition size factors into the price here, but $1,000 for this statue, I mean, doesn't that seem high to anyone else? Some people were saying they thought it'd be 1,200 or 1,400, and think about the Sideshow Symbiote Spider-Man for a second. They're both kind of the same height, right? About the 24 to 26 inch range. And I know people will say, well, this one's more textured and has a lower ES, but are you telling me, and it has 3 heads, there's no switch outs on the Symbiote. But Sideshow has sold that Symbiote for $600, and this is 1,000 plus. You know what shipping's going to be from Queen or from Spec. I just think they've overpriced it personally, but that's just me. Sorry, that was my rant.
When I saw
the price, I was just thinking, like, ouch.
I mean, XM now does $1,000 pieces for quarter scale. It's like it's the norm for them now. But I see what you're saying. I mean, the height of this thing is mostly base. You have a character in a crouched position. For what you're getting, 1,000, or even 900. Go with the 865. It's a little on the high side. It depends. If you like the character.
Well, it's funny. I mean, I hear what you're saying. It's one of those things to where you look at it and you say, you look at the character and $1,000 is somebody playing drums. Must be. So you say $1,000 for that piece is a lot, and I would agree with you. But then if you break it down, you do get the extra 2 head sculpts. So the way I would do it be like, is the extra head sculpt worth the what's the difference here? 170, 85 bucks, $85 each a head or something like that. So you get 2 extra heads for 85 bucks. I mean, $85 each a head, and there's your money. So I mean, that's how you look at it. I mean, at least that's how I would look at it. And I look at the sculpts, see if the sculpts are worth it. Which one would you display? How would you display it? You know what I mean?
I think this goes back to what we were speaking to earlier regarding to edition size. Like the edition size on the exclusive is $3.99. I mean, that's a very low edition size for a Batman, especially for a Batman, being whatever company it is. $5.99, that's a low edition size too for a Batman. And then I factor in Queen Studios. Like when people start getting this piece in, they're gonna see quality. Like I don't know if you guys watched MCE. What's his name? George.
Yeah.
He recently got Batman statue from Queen Studios, the marble piece. He looks like a regular statue, and the quality on that one looks very, very impressive. Like it looks like marble. It looks like a statue you would see in New York. Like it even comes with like 2 extra proximity pieces, bats on the side. I don't know if they're pegged in, but they're quality too. They look like real bats.
Yeah, they peg into the base. But did he say that was $325 for
It
that?
was $325 for that.
Yeah, that's
Quarter
crazy.
scale. Yeah.
Because you can paint that too, right? I want to see someone paint that blue or black or something. That white marble Batman.
Mhm. Yeah. So this one, the only thing I could I think Arch mentioned it. The license must have knocked this up a little bit,
hmm
Yeah,
but
could.
the license or the edition size.
Well, that's the new norm for the other companies,
Yeah. Cash, what do you think, Cash?
No, I agree with a lot. With what Mark said. It's very comparable to Symbiote Spider-Man. I know it's 2 separate companies with one having an EX, one not. One being smaller ES size and one being very higher. However, the size is very comparable, and I mean, it looks like a very good statue. I mean, if you're a Batman collector, especially in the 1/4 scale, this is definitely something you'd want to have in your collection, especially if you follow every storyline that they have for that character. I would have liked to see this personally be like 750, whether it's a EX or not. Like just 750, I thought would have been a more better piece. And if you're comparing the 600 from Sideshow, tack on some EXs, as well as I guess you could say a more detailed company, maybe 800 on the high end, even with the EX, but nothing more than that. It's a great statue. I just feel like it's a tad overpriced.
It's funny that you guys mentioned. I think someone mentioned the Sideshow one. I think it was Mark, but this is Sideshow's right here.
Yeah, but is this the
1/5.
same though, Mark? Because isn't this supposed to be Nightmare Batman versus, or is it just 2 different names?
Yeah, this was from their Nightmare line, 1/5 line, so it's even smaller than quarter scale.
Mm-hmm.
And when these came out, I think they're about $5 roughly. Maybe even high 4s. If I honestly don't remember. But yeah, Sideshow did a version of this character like years ago, and it wasn't. I don't know. A lot of people liked it.
Batman needs a sandwich.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I think
Yeah.
Queen is a superior one over
Oh,
Sideshow.
definitely. Yeah.
But hey, like we said earlier, it kind of goes back to the topic earlier. Like, is this still an EX because of that? Look at that price jump just to get the regular.
Yeah.
It's
So
almost 150.
yeah, but this goes back. Yeah, it's 170. But I would But I would agree with you, Cash. I think the price point for that statue is high, but I'm okay with the $80 a head, for
Mm-hmm.
2 extra heads. So I'm okay with the
Yeah.
price point between the EX and the regular. But as a statue as a whole, yeah, I mean that's $1,000. That statue for $1,000 seems to be high. I would
Yeah.
agree with that. But the price point, the jump between the regular and the EX is, I mean,
That's cool. Yeah. Yeah.
you see what
If it
I'm
was-
saying? That's
if it
how I was
was-
looking at it.
If it was 600 and something regular and 800 premium, it'd be
Then-
more.
Then you're about right. Then that's
Mhm.
about right for that.
I agree.
Yep.
To be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I would much rather spend $1,000 on a different statue than that. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
I mean,
Especially
like I said, the XMs are hitting that with regularity now, but you get all these switch outs and extras. Like they're all premiums. They're all exclusives. So yeah, it's a little.
Yeah. So we'll see. So this doesn't come out until I guess the beginning of next year. So we got some time.
yeah. That's the hard part, man. You get a statue and you're waiting a year for
Hey,
That's-
buzzkill, man. Buzzkill.
it.
It does look good. If they like knock the head portraits out of the park, for me, I might have leaned into it more. But like other people have said, no fangs on any of the portraits. Like I don't understand that. Like at least having one of the head sculpts with like, vampire fangs or something. And honestly, if they would have just like this one right here that you got on screen, the gritting teeth one, I think that's probably my favorite. Um, I don't know how many people are going to be switching out the 3 different head sculpts. I mean, I'm sure everyone has their favorite, but it's kind of like I look at the 3 and I think most people would say I pretty much prefer this one and don't like the
That's
others.
it.
And that's kind of, you know,
Yeah, see, that goes back to our point of you just go ahead and get the regular one versus the EX. So at the beginning of the show, we were saying you might as well just go ahead and get the EX. But I think that's maybe because of the price point of Sideshow being $30.
Yeah.
But you're right here saying right now you're one of those guys that would just get the regular version as
Mhm.
opposed to the EX, right, Mark?
maybe. Yeah.
I did that with Batman Hush. I went with the regular because I looked at the other two, and it wasn't a matter of value. It was just a matter of like, I like the portrait on the regular, and that's the one I'd be displaying.
So why not save a few bucks, right?
Yeah, I didn't see it worth my while.
I think for that one, the price was a little bit high, wasn't it? $300 for an extra 2 sculpts or 3 sculpts.
Yeah, something like
Yeah.
that.
What
I think it was two.
Superman?
It was two
For
for
Batman.
Batman.
Yeah, goes up a little bit, but you're dealing with a 3rd scale, which is another beast. But yeah, we got till next year to see what happens. So this guy, Ricardo, he got his his apocalypse, and I think it's an issue, but I don't know if you guys noticed, but the hand right here, he ran out of top space, so he just put the arm up like this.
This guy's a wild man in the
Yeah.
community.
He's everywhere.
He chops the bases off.
What?
You know that, right? How he chops statues up and sells the parts.
I think I saw his. Oh, I think I've seen a couple of his things.
Yeah,
Wait, what?
Yeah,
What do
someone
you
had
mean?
just told me about it. He chops these up and he'll sell off. Go look on the BST. He's selling a ton of switch outs for this statue art. Like he just chooses how he wants to pose it, and he will sell off the extras, and he will saw
Oh,
the base.
to make it more manageable.
Yeah.
Wow.
So, all right. So I need. Okay, so I need to see a picture of the original base to see.
So it's a
Like
little
you're
bit.
talking about the robe in
wow.
particular.
It's probably like up to here.
Yeah, but then he's got it on shims. Look, like, he puts wood shims under everything. I mean, what's the,
Isn't that risky if you want to sell? That's risky, dude.
He ain't ever
probably
Yeah,
doesn't
he
want to
ain't,
sell.
he ain't selling.
Not anymore. You can't.
Right.
You can't.
Okay, the
Wow.
the robe doesn't look any different. It looks like he put a brass. He put like a chrome ring around the robe base.
Damn. That means he can only sell parts like heads or EXs or anything. If somebody else
Yeah.
is breaking, they need a replacement.
I like
I
how
saw
he's
s-
got Jean Grey on some blocks. Same with Wolverine.
That's like a car in the Bronx.
I know, right?
Man, I got a comment, but it's like I got to keep it to myself, man. It's kind of anger me, man.
Hey, man, this guy's got guts. Like he knows what he likes,
Yeah.
and you know,
Well, but it's basically he's doing a budget way of using risers.
yeah.
It's a sturdy way of doing a riser.
Hey, man.
He's got the wood look. He's going with the wood.
I know
He's
what you're
got the wood
thinking,
look going all
Cash.
over.
Let somebody bump it.
Hey, what?
You're thinking it's teetering?
Nah, man. What I'm thinking is it's like a girl in the '90s after Magic came from that presser, and she telling you she was with Magic, but it's okay because all you gotta do is wear a raincoat. It's like I don't know, I can't take that chance,
I
baby.
can't take that chance. Yeah.
No,
Man, where did you
showtime.
come with that analogy? Oh man, Cash, you take some risks, don't you? Huh?
Hey,
he-
metaphors with music, man.
Metaphors. Wow.
Mhm.
Magic in the '90s with the raincoat.
This this guy recently got his custom Ghost
Wow.
Rider.
Wow, boy.
You wild.
That's
I
cool.
love the
think-
fire.
I think this is as good as the XM one, to be honest. Like the Doctor has this one. This one's good, man.
Oh, this is in his personal collection.
hmm
It's nice. I love the fire, man. I love the fire.
I don't know. I don't think this is like a secret anymore, but Sideshow
Yeah.
messed up on their showcase and they showed Ahsoka and Boba Fett. I don't think it's a secret, but like,
Yeah.
yeah. Is
Man,
anyone gonna?
why is Boba Fett gotta have MC Hammer pants? Is all I want to know. Like I
They're
can't.
sculpted though.
Their costume design choices for this show.
I
I'm not
gotta
a
see
fan
that.
of.
That's
I don't
forever
understand.
in my brain now.
Why would they have what's her name? Cara Dune, right?
Yep.
Mhm.
Why would they have her instead of Finnick? I mean, I guess she goes with the Mandalorian, I guess. But
She
Yeah.
does.
I guess so. But they've got Boba Fett. So all those characters were in the Mandalorian,
Yep.
right? So
Yeah.
except for
Yep.
Boba Fett. So Boba Fett's the lone rogue here. This is you know what I mean?
Boba Fett was.
He-
Boba
he
Fett
was
was
in
in
the
it.
end.
Yeah, he was in there. He briefly, but
For like a minute.
he's got his own show.
Yeah, but Fennec was on it longer than Boba Fett was too.
If you think they'd have put that other, they would have at least put that other. What's that? What's the name of the droid that followed Mandalorian around? They switched the software.
IG-11.
Is that what it was? I don't know the name of the droid, but
Mhm.
at least
Or
that
is
they
it
should put another
IG?
Mandalorian character in there that had a lot of play instead of Boba Fett, and then give Boba Fett his own line. Get the Wookiee, Finnick. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What's
And
the Carl
maybe
Weathers?
a Gamorrean guard.
Hell yeah.
What Carl Weathers? What?
What was the Carl Weathers character? I can't remember his character now.
Oh
He was
yeah,
early in the first half of the season.
yeah. You know what I mean? I still
Hopefully
can't-
they start doing that. Because
Moff
this is the
Gideon.
Mandalorian. Boba Fett would be cool. Like a series like you're talking about.
Yeah, have their own. They do a Mandalorian and then do a Boba Fett series or line. You know what I mean? Whatever. I know. I still the Moff Gideon. It's kind of they missed the scope on that one.
Just a little
Yeah, they
bit.
did.
By far. Yeah.
But he's got
They
the
did
lowest
everyone
ES,
else
right?
good. Yeah, it's 700 compared to like I think Mandalorian's like 5,000 or 7,000. And they haven't released these yet. Oh, I think she's 2,000.
That
Kinda messed
Mando's
her up a
been
little
on
bit, too.
Sideshow seconds a lot of times, man, so far.
Matt, like it's funny that you say that because here she doesn't look too great, right? But in
Right.
hand, a lot of people that are getting her. She looks way better in their pictures than she does here, to be honest.
Yeah,
I gotta say.
one of the guys on Collecting Weekly unboxed her, Brenton, I think it was. No, not
Rainer.
yeah,
Rainer,
Rainer.
yeah.
Yeah, and she
Yeah.
looked good. Like when he unboxed her, she looked really good. Like better than the pictures they're showing. So, yeah.
Yeah, she looks surprisingly good. Like as soon as he took the portrait out, I was like really, really surprised of like what he had. But to me, the one that stands out is Ahsoka, but she probably won't be out until next year.
Yeah,
But
she looks
yeah,
good from afar.
we'll see. We'll see if Sideshow delivers with the Boba Fett too, because the portrait of the Boba Fett looks amazing.
It does look good from here. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
give it
agree
some
with Mark.
time.
I don't know about the MC Hammer pants. I could have helped. I could have done a little better with that.
Yeah.
She paints up. She's like a master painter. She painted the custom Batman that came out recently, and it looks good, man. I know it's just black and skin tone, but it's just painter changes everything up, man. I think.
Mm.
Oh, did you guys see this?
Tots.
This is Todd's.
Yeah. So Todd was
Todd's
talking
doing.
about doing a custom shelving, and this is what he came up with.
Looks sharp.
It's what Buck was mentioning a couple weeks ago. Light boxes. So he has like LEDs under these boxes, and they're illuminating up.
That's
And
cool.
yeah, Buck called it out. I think it goes great with his pieces. And these are
It's
like
crazy.
one-offs. Sorry, Cash.
No, yeah, I mean pieces are great. I was saying it's crazy that when we me you and him were on episode 4, back in November. It's crazy that it's just now happening, because even then he was saying how long it was taking like carpenters to put this together. So it's just crazy to think like basically what 3 months later it's just now getting done, but looks great. So the wait was worth it.
Oh yeah, yeah. Sometimes like greatness takes time, man. It's crazy.
Yeah.
I honestly didn't expect this when he was talking about it. He had like regular bookshelves in the background, and when he's talking about
Yeah.
getting with a carpenter, this is way better than what I was thinking in my head. He
Yeah,
has like a
yeah.
little
I
bow and silver surfer right there.
did not envision this when he was speaking with us.
It's like, when your mom cooks, you don't ask how it's cooked. You just expect greatness. That's all you expect. Yeah, but he has some weird pieces, cool pieces, and yeah. Oh man, this one, the news came out today. I think that
Yeah.
this is coming out.
Yeah, they finally showed their not a render, basically.
Yeah.
I think it looks great.
I love the paint app. The paint app it's spot on, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, right there, that picture. Like you can see the Snake Mountain like base at the very bottom. He's like stepping out of a pool. It looks like there's like a tentacle wrapping around part of the base. His like sword, and he's got like a trident switch out and another head switch out. I don't know. This is a day one for me. From the guy that doesn't pre-order. I'm like,
I was just gonna say.
yeah.
No, but like there's certain
Bend
pieces
the
where you're
rules
just
here.
sure of, Mark.
Yeah, like yeah, exactly. Like I trust in Tweeterhead and to come through on this. Like I have zero doubts their track record with the other Masters of the Universe pieces. So yeah, there is certain pieces where you're just like, I don't care, just day one, just whenever it comes out.
Their ESs are lower too, generally, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They're
that
like
helps
400,
too.
600. That's a really low.
Yeah.
Mark, in your opinion, do you think the sculpt is going to come out as great as this? I think this is great.
I do, because of how finite the detail in Skeletor is. Like, it's just like they will definitely be able to pull off that armor, and I don't really expect any drop off in the production pieces for this. That's why it's like I'm not even worried about it. It's just like I'll pre-order it, and whenever it comes in, it comes in.
Let's go. Did they show a release date by chance? Do you know?
No, I think this is, unless this is on Sideshow's site. I saw it on like Instagram. I don't know if it's
Oh, I got
even
these from their site.
because last time I was on their site, it still showed preview of the render. So yeah, I haven't even seen it on their site yet. I'll have to check that out. They haven't even said price yet, I'm sure. Or have they?
Yeah. If I
Nope,
was
just
into the
coming
line
soon.
just for the paint or just for the sculpt, I'd be in this. And I remember at one of those Comic Cons, they showed the gray version of this, the kit one. It looked great just by seeing the kit. So this is cool, man.
Yeah.
What do you think, Pudgy?
I like it. I mean, it's ornate. It's got so much detail. It's not my cup of tea. It's not my line, but it looks beautiful.
Hey, Mark, would you say if you got into this line, is it too late? Like, are the other ones sold out too, or are they too hard to get?
No, you can. The cool thing is, well, it depends if you're going for heroes and villains on this line. The OG Skeletor is kind of pricey on the aftermarket. He might be like 1,000-ish. But Hordak was like, man, back on what's their Halloween thing? Sideshow.
Spectacular.
Spooktacular. They had like free shipping and like 10% off. Hordak's only like 475 brand new.
Yeah. Tila is waitlisted for the EX.
So if you're thinking about it, now's the time because you can get Hordak for retail, you get this guy for retail. And plus, Tweeter had said they would revisit the characters they've did before, so they might actually be doing another He-Man and Skeletor as well. So that'll be interesting.
What's the
Nice.
discount code, Cash?
I don't know. No, that like I was saying, that Tila is waitlisted for the EX, which is kind of cool because she has like the serpent staff. So um, the staff of Ka. So that's pretty cool. But yeah, man, it's a great line, dude. I just, I'm not into it, so it's something I wouldn't collect myself. But and I kind of dislike when that happens a lot because like it's things that you generally appreciate the art, you know what I mean, and you would love to just to have it, just to look at it, man.
Yeah, like I was just thinking about this right now. Like if I were to collect this, I think I would get two of these to be honest, because like these two look like they're like cousins or
Different.
something, you know? Yeah,
Yeah.
they're different, but it's like different like piece just because the portraits are so
Hmm.
they're great, man. They're unique. What do you think,
Yeah.
Matt?
Yeah, no, I agree. You could. I remember Cash had said this: who buys two statues?" As a show he said that once before, and this would be
Yeah.
a prime example because you have two different sculpts that, like you said, looks like two different characters, because of the way that they're done. Um, so, but yeah, this is pretty cool, man. I like this statue. I don't think I wouldn't get into the line, me personally, but this is a statue like I would pick up, but not necessarily collect the whole line. You know what I mean?
Yeah. What were you about to say, Mark? Sorry to cut you off.
No, you're fine. Just the head sculpts on these pieces are phenomenal. Like both Skeletor has two switch outs, Hordak has two switch outs, so the quality is there. I'm a stickler for detail, and these don't disappoint at all.
Hopefully they come out soon, man. These look really great.
Yeah.
We were talking about this Magneto earlier.
Huge.
So I have the one on the right, and I thought that was huge. Like this one's like deeper, wider, taller, everything.
Yeah, that's an insane piece. It's pretty wild.
I think someone said this earlier, or the last show. Someone said Magneto gets lost in the whole statue overall with the Sentinel on the back, right?
Yeah, I could see that argument. Yeah. I mean,
I wouldn't
the
call it an
base is
argument.
overwhelming.
I'd call it a given.
Yeah. And the
Yeah.
colors, the purple of the Sentinel.
I don't think
These-
pictures do that piece justice at all.
No, I
It's
can
hard
imagine.
to-
I'm sure it's an overwhelming piece. I mean, you can see he's also got the Sentinel hand that he's used, at the base down at the bottom. But it's just, and there's probably a lot of detail in it, and it's probably a magnificent piece, and a lot of thought and hard work was put into the sculpt of it. But still, it's just one of those pieces to where, it's
I know
huge.
I know a collector that has this. He said he's glad that he has it, but he had to get rid of the box because the box was overwhelming to keep. Can you imagine that? But yeah.
So he doesn't plan on moving. He's in his forever home.
Yeah, he definitely doesn't plan on selling it. Well, unless it's local.
Walton says it's also a perfect example of man spreading. What does that mean?
I was gonna say, like, Magneto's like really, really chilled out there. He needs a beer like over on his thigh.
No, it's not. It's whatchamacallit, the guy from the. What was his name? I forgot his name already.
He needs Al Bundy. He needs to put one hand.
Oh yeah.
No, your boy we just showed a minute ago from Saving Private Ryan.
Oh, Tom Sizemore.
Sizemore, there you go. Sizemore.
He needs to go into the movies.
Yeah, you go into that.
Into those special movies.
So unfortunately, this guy, I've shown his like progression from building his whole setup from the very
I've seen
beginning,
this.
but he's getting rid of all of them.
What?
Yeah,
Lame.
Vincent. He's from the UK, and he's done a couple episodes. Yeah, he's getting rid of it because I think he said he's gonna do another type of collection. But yeah, he's selling
Makes
off his
sense.
collection.
Wait a minute. You did this dude when he was putting his shelving together, right?
Yeah.
With the frames, then the
Yeah,
other
he
week it was
started-
the
yeah.
paint. Yeah, then the molding and everything.
So is he going to do a different line of statues, or he's getting out of statue collecting completely?
I need to follow up with him, but I just know he's doing something else. He didn't say statues though, so I don't know if he's gonna do comics or I don't know what he's gonna do.
What Wonder Woman is that?
Prime 1.
Well, now his room has some comfortable bench seating.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's a cool guy. He showed everyone how to like build it, how to paint it.
Yeah, he did a real nice job. Put that faux marble, like texturized finish on it. Looked really good.
Oh, Warren knows. Warren says he's gonna get into a different line in the legendary beast, I guess.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Cool. Cool.
Oh, Arch says it might be Iron Studios Wonder Woman. I always thought that was Prime 1.
Yeah, Iron Studios.
It's Iron Studios? Oh, okay. My
Because
bad.
of the helmet. The helmet.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Walton says he got all the attention from BSC and probably got an influx of offers. Yeah, I wouldn't pass that up. But yeah, man, Vincent's a good guy, and he has awesome pieces. So hopefully they go to someone who's going to use them. This is kind of old news. This is Legendary Beast, Iron Man, and Hulk. Hulk is the next one. I got a couple pictures of Hulk.
Yeah, that looks like I want. Damn.
This is the portrait.
Uh,
Um,
very Kirby.
You like that one, huh?
That's King Kirby Hulk.
yeah. That's actually the last picture, you guys. That's a scary one to stop at, but is anyone picking that one up? Like or Iron Man?
I'd like to see the price. And what would your educated guess be on the price based off what is Thor going for? 15?
Thor is going for 15 to 1800. Captain America is going for 2000 to 2200 just because
Okay.
it's sold out everywhere.
But that's
Okay.
aftermarket. Like
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
I think
Oh, I'm sorry.
I think Thor at spec is I think he's 15.
Oh wow, he's dropped. Okay.
2200.
He's
For
22.
Hulk?
No, for Hulk. Just
That's your guess.
Yeah.
I would
And-
say 2400.
And Thor was 1500 retail.
Looking to confirm. I'm pretty sure I remember being 50 years. Or 1/3, 1545.
Yeah,
Hmm.
I think I'm with Mark. I'm thinking 2195 or something like that, or 2200.
Wonder now the next thing is the dimensions.
I don't know. It might be 1900, 19. They might keep it right under 2000.
Thor is probably, I think he was 20. No, he was like 34 inches or 33 inches. Something like that.
Let's see. I'm on the. Oh, this is centimeters. No, 52 centimeters, 90 centimeters tall. 10 centimeters is 49 times 4, 36 inches.
36 inches.
Roughly, because there's 4 inches per 10 centimeters, if I remember right.
So Hulk is probably another. Yeah, he's way taller.
When are they supposed to? Any timeline on this thing?
They're just showing like little snippets.
So
Shoulder to shoulder.
yeah, I'm waiting on a really good Hulk. Maybe this might be it. Because I'm not a big fan of the transforming Hulk.
Oh, really? That's my favorite one.
Yeah.
That's my current favorite, but
Something says this
something
is
like
be...
this. If it has the right portrait, it looks like it's going to have the Kirby portrait, which is one of the ones I like. The Kirby portrait or John Buscema.
Yeah.
If it's a classic Hulk.
Yeah. I love John Buscema's artwork.
Walton says 2200.
That's
You know,
3K.
3. That's still cheaper than Hulk transformation.
Yeah.
You know
Well,
what
how
I'm
much was
saying?
Hulk transformation retail?
He's going from, if you get a deal, 33.
Well,
but
retail.
basically-
No, retail when it first came out.
Oh, retail. When it first came out, I think it was 1800
Yeah.
when it first
Yeah,
came out.
I don't see this guy going at 3. I think 2200.
These are museum based, so I'm curious
Right.
what they're doing for Hulk's base.
Probably won't.
I believe I read he's also going to have switch out torsos, or you're going to have a choice.
Wow.
There's not going to be a neck scene. So you will choose, either there'll be an ultimate that has all of them, or you will choose which version you want. That's what I believe.
So are you guys liking the Cyclops, the Magneto, or no one's going for those? The Legendary Beast ones?
I need to park my car in the garage. I like my car.
Yeah, that's true.
That's funny.
Anybody going after this line, or is anyone thinking about it?
I'm looking at this Hulk. See what happens.
Oh, you Pudgy. I don't know if I'd do the line, but I might have to see that Hulk when it comes out. Like I said, I'm waiting on a good Hulk. Go ahead, Cash. Sorry.
I think you'll like it, man. No, you're good. I think you'll like it, man. Just go ahead and get it.
Yeah, Joe's talking me into it.
Don't pre-order. Wait till I have it in hand first,
There you go.
and then make your call.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
So just think about it, man. You gotta look at these eyes.
There's another pic that came out that showed full face.
Oh, really? Oh, it's not.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, let me see if I can find it. I don't know if I can find it quickly.
But yeah, like that's the last of the pictures. That's 140 pictures, man. Like I was worried that was
Wow.
gonna be too much. Every week, man. It always surprises me.
No, that was cool, man.
And that's a 1/3 line.
It's 1/3, yep. This is true. Jason says shipping is going to be nuts on the Hulk.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's going to be an issue.
It's like Maestro. Everyone says it's going to be 300 pounds. I don't know about that, but we'll see.
Here you go. I'll send this to you, Cash.
Yeah, not bad, man. I think that one's gonna be the one that sells out.
Oh, really?
I think so. It's Hawk, man. Like,
I just sent you a picture of his face, Matt, on Facebook.
Oh, okay. I'm not in that group.
yeah, man.
Just asked me to join the group. Screenshot it.
I got it.
Oh.
It's a very small pic. What you see in messengers is it?
Oh, that's their official group.
You see his. Here we go. That's
Definitely
Kirby
Kirby.
Hulk.
Oh,
Yeah, that's the
Nice.
Kirby Hulk.
Old
Yeah.
school, man.
Yeah,
Love it. Love to see it.
Yeah, that's the OG. I don't know.
yeah, that looks very promising. ES of 4, so don't pre-order.
It's I don't see any seam line. Oh, the seam line might be on the very top, right under his. Yeah, never
They
mind.
said it's going to be torsos. There's not going to be any seam lines.
What?
Torso.
Two torsos, bro. Two torsos.
What?
Does that mean 2 sculpts or is it
Well,
2?
yeah, 2 sculpts. From what I've been reading in this group, one is going to be this one, the Kirby, and the other one is going to be based off artwork from Alex Ross.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Okay.
So he's not known for Hulk, but he's known, of course, for his own style.
There's that.
So
art
2
frame he just put
torsos,
out.
that's going to change the price point.
From what I read, you'll have a choice of one or the other,
Oh,
or if you got deep pockets, you can get the ultimate package,
the EX.
Includes-
EX.
yeah, which includes a trip to the divorce court.
Jason says crazy on Maestro. Yeah, hats like shipping a big ass real dude to your house from Singapore. So maybe bigger than a real person, man. It's
Yeah. Yeah. Open the box, guy pops out and helps you unpack it.
So I don't know if you guys seen the Juggernaut Luke has, but to peg it in, the rod to peg it in is probably for my wrist, yeah, the size of my hand.
Wow.
It pegs in, and then like the peg itself is like this big, so that pegs in as well. I can't imagine what it's going to be with this Hulk.
Hey, just eat your spinach that morning. You'll be all right.
Yeah.
Don't pass up on greatness, man.
Take your vitamins.
Yeah.
Cash is basically saying those are rookie numbers right there.
Hey, you find a way, man. You'll find a way. You'll find a way. That's all I'm saying.
Or it sounds like casual nerd problems right there, right?
Hey,
Literally.
casual
Nah, I'm
nerd
kidding,
problems.
man. Yeah, man. Got over the pictures. I guess one last question I forgot to read off was like shipping. Has shipping got better or worse? Beginning of or end of last year, of course, it got worse. But what do you guys think? Has shipping got any different for you guys? Better, worse?
In terms of service, or you mean the cost?
Cost. Yeah, yeah,
Cost.
yeah. Service always sucks. So
Yeah. Yeah, nothing. So far, I've been good. The pieces I ordered from Spec were all reasonable for shipping. I mean, I didn't get anything super huge. It was all like $200 DHL, roughly. It was very quick, very quick. So I haven't had, and then I got the sideshow stuff coming, and it's it's in the contiguous 48, so we're good.
oh wow, that's good.
I think shipping for I forget what shipping was for Surfer, but it wasn't much at all.
I haven't done any shipping recently, so I can't say.
I just been doing estimates. A lot of people were asking for the Iron Man, but like after you give them the shipping, they're like they run away, which is
They changed it
understandable.
too.
Yeah, especially to California. I think I got a quote for $176.
It's not
It's
bad.
like people
Man,
throws
I did,
people off.
I did
I
that
don't know.
once. Had something shipped from California, and I printed off the label for it, and sent the label, and then those guys went back, and after they sent the package, they took the money, and then they recharged it, saying it wasn't enough. UPS went back through, and I even put the dim weight in it when I did it,
Yeah.
and they added more to it, and they just back charged me some more money. And the funny thing was, I didn't catch it until
Who did?
it's like
eBay?
UPS.
Wow.
Because you can fill out the tracking online. You enter all the information in, and then it'll give you a label, right? Or
Yep.
for a package. Well, after it went out, they went back and recharged. I guess whoever picked it up wanted to add more to it or dim weighted it more or differently. But
They said this shit's heavy.
it's ridiculous.
Damn.
Hit him again.
That was
How
too
much?
tough.
What?
Was it was it like 50% more? Was it a lot?
Yeah,
Like, or two?
it was like double the price.
Double.
Yeah.
You got to order what Mark ordered. Like Mark's showing off right now. You got to order them small.
Iron Studios for the win, baby. That's it.
Yeah,
Start going to 110.
Yeah. Nah, but shipping for me, honestly, has been just. I would say it's worse because compared to 2 years ago, it was 40-50 bucks to ship something.
Yeah.
But now it's crazier now.
What do you got boxed up that you're looking? You already have a buyer, or you?
So I was thinking. Well, I was gonna sell Iron Man from a Sideshow. He's a little bit heavy, but the guy hasn't messaged me back because the shipping came back too much. And I was like, you could always send me a shipping label if you like, but. Yeah.
Hey, I sent you a link. Somebody local was selling that Wolverine Hulk. I don't know if you got that or not.
I saw it. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I don't know.
I don't know if that was worth your while or not. I remember at one point you said you'd like to have that. And I said, hey, this guy's local. Let me just kick it over to you.
There's too many local pieces, Matt. Like every time I search on, what happens with Facebook Marketplace? Local Sideshow comes up now. Like Facebook
Really?
knows what I. Yeah.
It knows what you search for, huh?
I searched that a while back, but now they're just showing us default. Like all the ones close by.
Yeah.
I was like, oh shoot! Like what is this?
Yeah.
Jason is saying it's sad too because we're locked in the pieces. Most you can do is try to sell the PO if it's even allowed in the group.
He's talking about customs.
Oh.
They're hammering them with shipping rates.
Respect that they are inflating the numbers to fluff their own pockets, though. I guess so. I guess I'm not into customs, but I guess would you say that's true, Matt?
Yeah, I guess. I mean, I haven't gotten anything recently, so I haven't. Won't be to the summertime till I see something for shipping. Some of the stuff that I have ordered, so I don't know. Yeah, I'll ask. Who said that? Jason. What?
Yeah.
What's the average price he's paying right now, Jason? What's the average price you're paying right now for shipping for a custom?
Aiden's
Sure,
saying if they pay 25,000 for a container and ship 60 pieces, and then they share a container with another commissioner that sends 60 as well, that's $208 per buyer, but they quote $500 to $600 by boat.
Yeah, but that's if they share it with somebody, you know.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so Aiden, that's the going rate, about average 5 to 6 for a piece, for a good good size piece.
I'm sure the guy with the container ship is also adjusting his numbers on the fly too. His number keeps going up.
Pudgy says 500 to 600, and then Aiden says that's cheap. How's that cheap?
Wow.
That's like a stat sheet right there. What are you guys talking about? Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're buying space on a container. That's a moving target too. I'm sure you could probably get space, and they still just they probably do these guys what UPS did to you, Matt. You know, they quote him a price. He's got this price for the container, and you got your shit there ready to load, and they say, "Oh, price just went up a little bit there. We need a little more. You want to get on or not?"
So Jason says on an average piece, it's about $400 to $500.
Okay.
Dang.
Yeah. You forgot to add that in there, huh, Cash?
Nah, I'm just saying, damn. But hey, y'all know me, man. Y'all act like y'all ain't about to take that tax money and pay this stuff off. Let's keep it real. That money ain't going to them kids, man. I know a bunch of y'all gonna be on Sideshow. Just Sideshow seconds.
Going to my Polystone children.
Yeah.
My Polystone baby.
Man.
It's nuts right now. So yeah, I was wondering because like I haven't got a piece in a while, so it's definitely up there. Last I paid was about 3 weeks ago. 2 big boxes by boat from China, $292.
Yeah, well, he's a little closer to China.
Yeah, most definitely.
Yeah, he's closer to China.
They both in the same day.
I know, right? Yeah.
Looky Luke. Yeah.
Man, yeah.
Yeah, that's the thing. You just gotta, and that's kind of what I kind of figured. I mean, I was figured on the high end. I was hoping on the lower end around 3, but I was thinking some of these pieces would be up around 5, 4 or 5. So
That's just crazy.
well, but see, that's one of the things you got to think about, especially when you start ordering these customs and you start POing. Like, you take pain. He's ordering a bunch of stuff. He's not. You got to factor in that shipping cost as well. You know what I mean? So
he made a video on shipping. I'm sure he knows about it, but I think he said he had 30 or 28 or 29 or something like that on PO.
That's after his cuts.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. Wow.
Yeah, I just looked Sideshow Silver Surfer. They hit me for shipping $1.25.
What?
$1.25.
That's a lot, though, isn't it?
They charged me $89.51 for the maquette. Mine comes out next Friday. $89.51.
Yeah, but where are you?
I'm
in the middle of the country. Yeah, where are you?
Oh, Florida. I'm all the way on the other end.
Yeah, well, yeah. East Coast.
I got about the same price Cash did. $89.
So I did my math wrong. I'm looking at my payments, add up my payments and my deposit. Minus the actual cost of the piece, and it shows a difference of $128.
Luke says that's going downhill, so it's cheaper. Hey, Mark, I know you had your XM piece coming in tonight. Did it show up or?
No, I keep wait, hold up. No, I keep
Uh-oh.
checking the tracking. Like FedEx, like dropped something off at my house one day at like 11 o'clock at night, and I'm like, what is that about?
Yep.
And I checked the shipping, and it still says on time, scheduled today.
That poor
Um,
bastard ain't going home.
so it's still in play for coming tonight, I
They do
guess.
that. They'll punch in delivered, and then that happened to me one time. A guy punched in delivered. The thing showed up at like 11 o'clock at night. My dog started barking. Looked at this, see the
Yeah.
FedEx truck driving away down the
Oh
street.
man.
Box was outside. I was like, "What the?" You
Oh,
know.
I forgot to share what I got to go along with Silver Surfer. I just picked this up. It's a very rough copy, but this is fantastic for like a bad glare. 50.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
Oh wow,
Nice.
Yeah,
that's
that's
gonna look really good.
part of the Galactus trilogy, the first appearance of
Congrats.
Galactus. So yeah, it's a really rough copy, but the cover is in good shape. So the display, it's nice. No CGC.
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
Uh, well, Mark, let us know tonight if you
Yeah, I
if he
will.
shows up, or yeah, that'd be cool. Cash, man, sorry for the bad news, but like
Yeah, man.
I'm sure everything's happening for a reason, right? So maybe.
Oh yeah, man, it's all good. It ain't the first time, it ain't the last. But one thing I've always learned is hey, say that PTO, man, because even though you got rid of old cash, man, you still gotta pay me out 157 hours of PTO, baby. I'm gonna be alright. I'm gonna be alright. Always say that PTO, man. Always say that PTO. So
Very
we
true.
good, man. We good. Back to the drawing board.
Yeah, that's good, man. Always look on the brighter side, right?
Hey, I hated it anyway, man. Y'all know a video coming. I hated it anyway. So
Uh-oh.
we gonna talk about the ins and outs, man. We gonna have a good time with it, man. We
Okay,
gonna have a good time.
good.
That's good, man.
No more non-disclosure agreements.
Yeah,
You are separated.
Oh man.
that's cool, man. How about you, Pudgy? Just any closing remarks, or?
No, other than thank you for allowing me to eat on camera, and drink on camera. I feel much better now. Everything's good. Looking
Go.
forward to let's go. Looking forward to Surfer tomorrow, and I'll hopefully not have a hernia hooking up that man because he's upstairs. Fun
Wow.
stuff.
How about you, Matt?
Yeah, man. Yeah, thanks for having me on again, bro. Appreciate it.
I
There's
love your
always
new
fun
setup,
time.
man. New
Yeah.
chair, new light. You had the headphones on last week.
Yeah, I didn't charge the headphones, so I didn't put them on this time. So I'll probably have them on again next time. But
I won't be surprised next week if you start putting LEDs and like start putting other stuff behind you. I'm like, man.
I don't want to break too much stuff out of the boxes.
Oh boy.
Start green screen. Put a green screen
Yeah,
and put
put a
your
green
stuff
Oh,
screen
that'd
up.
be
anywhere.
cool. Yeah.
Just up in Vegas.
That'd be funny. Yeah. But no, just trying to get out of this crazy housing market, man. That's all.
Yeah. But you're
So,
still no luck, right? You're still pretty much in the loop.
yeah, I've had a couple missed opportunities on a couple things, but still not there yet. I'll get there. It's just the fact that the way the market's going right now, it's basically being it's being driven. It's not it's not the luck of the market. It's actually the market's actually being driven by investors,
Hmm.
and the way that they're doing it. It's kind of it should be illegal.
It's
What's going
insidious.
on? It's very
Yes.
insidious of what they're
Yeah.
doing. It
Yes.
should be illegal.
Yeah.
And it's crazy. They're buying people out. They put them on the street, then they flip the house for double the rate, and then everybody's in on it. You've got the mortgage companies that are in on it, the real estate agents are in on it because they have the little cliques of the groups and everything else. So,
Yeah.
but it is what it is.
They always say there's never a perfect time to buy a house, so you know, it's
Yeah,
crazy every
so-
single time, man.
The perfect time was 5 years ago. For this,
Yeah.
for everything.
Yep.
So
We got enough boxes to live in with the statue boxes. Can make a nice statue igloo. You know, I have like a homeless guy condominium with my boxes. Pack 'em up there.
Well, you guys, I'm going to end it with this last clip we played earlier, but hope everyone has a great night and has a great rest of your week. And I'll see you guys in the next one.
Peace out.
I got it.
12th. And who's your favorite Marvel Comics hero? Mine is Superman. Remember the motto? With great power comes great responsibility. Have a great night, everyone. We'll see you again at 6.